Hey there, Silver-Tongued Devil here, and in this live stream we are the assassin of Grimlord, and not any assassin. We have given birth to Lady Fafstrike. I'm using the female avatar because I've recently found that there is actually a mirror in this game so that we can check ourselves out, and we'll get to have a look at all those armor models and see how we go. So the concept of this stream tonight is to try and go through, either complete the game or go through as much of the game using a specific weapon set. I'm going to allow myself daggers, I'm going to allow myself crossbows, maybe bombs, but they're, you know, they're one shots and I'm never really a fan of a one shot. Let's grab that satchel. And I'll dispense what tips and tricks and various things that I have learned in this game as we go. We probably should grab this potion, shouldn't we? Right? All the better for smashing people's faces in. So, as I was saying in the kind of like pre-streamy blurb bit, I am currently playing this game hand-to-hand only. There are perks for that. They do work. They're not particularly good, but I've now worked out what little finesse there is behind the grabbing mechanic in this game. It's a little wonky, but it does mean that we can beat up zombies and then hoist them over the edge of things. Goblins stand no chance. They can just be grabbed by the face and thrown. So Tom and Aggies are a thing in this game, although I won't be doing them properly. That's the rolling over throw, putting a leg into the stomach and over the top. We'll take the short sword, but we're not going to use the sword. We're going to have to do things a little differently. We're going to pick up all the weaponry as well, although we're not going to be using it. Now, yeah, I suppose, well, we do have to make punches. So, punching is a thing. And grabbing enemies is a thing, but as you can see, we haven't got a lot of strength to us, so a lot of this is going to take a lot of time, which is why... Come here. Yeah. See what he just got? Huh? Did you see? So we're going to have to do a little bit of inventiveness, because if we're not planning on fighting enemies with anything other than daggers, we're going to have to give people the slip. So let's just try not to die, everybody. We are going to need resources, because we're going to need to make those daggers out of something. Not interested in you. Out of my way. Oh, where's Hodor when you need him? Write it down. Oops, spoilers, sorry. Right. Get out. We'll be back for you, but in fact, I'm pretty sure they can come through doors. And hello, Corvo. Welcome to the stream. It looks like they're trapped. This is good. This is good. Right, up the stairs we go. Climb, climb, climb. So we're obviously going to be using... you can't pick up the chair, unfortunately. We're obviously going to be using the... I think it's either the rogue's garb or something along those lines tonight. So that means we're going to be a little less on the old life front, but we're going to be... We're going to be able to have the ability to dodge reasonably easily, which is all we need. Now, here's my first little tip. We're not going to use the short sword against the guy. We're not going to use the shield against the guy because we're an assassin. We use daggers, we use crossbows, and we don't have to even fight him. We can just leave him. Now, we do want to deal with him, and I have found some questionable ways to beat this guy, because a lot of the time he will try and stay in his arena, but if you get close to him, he'll come towards you. If he engages his little combos, you can actually make him leave this area. And you know what they say about a knight that leaves an area? He's susceptible to falling off a cliff. Would you like to join me? It's gonna take too long. But so this is how I managed to defeat this guy in my unarmed build, by getting him close to the cliff and getting him into one of his combos and just giving him the old razzmatazz with my manicured hands. Although, yeah, it's gonna take a while. We'll be back to pick you up later. For now, let's get the game underway. We'll go and get our first dagger and get some armor on, and then maybe we'll give him the stabby stabs. So, yeah. As I said, there are some skills in this game which are specifically for an unarmed fighter, and as I said, I'm currently playing through unarmed at the moment to make sure that it is viable. Now, the reason why I'm picking all of these things up is they contain components. Yes, correct, chat. These are not daggers or a crossbow, although we are going to potentially need that. But we'll try and stay away from it for now. We'll just go back to those areas if needs be. Hey, look, I found a bow.
You're only as good as the opponents you fight.
Right?
Come.
Did you see me beat the shit out of that zombie? You were impressed. Totally impressed. So, we are going to keep... In fact, actually, no, we can get rid of it. So, one thing to note as well. I'd love to say it pains me to do this, but it doesn't. It's all worth matter, which is our currency, which we buy things and level up with, and it's all worth bits as well. Bits and pieces that we're going to need to be able to craft and forge. So, all of that. So, as you can see, we have nothing. Nothing on us. Just our well-manicured fingers. Does it look like I've got anything else to do?
This is a place of many, but you are... For me to
so for those of you who want story, I mean, you know,
there is something in common between the two of us.
I'm not going to round it up.
The one who
it's a good story, well worth following. As you can probably appreciate, I've been through it about 20 times so far. So
you'll need her help.
So let's get you. So skip.
I am Royala.
Skip. So what I'm doing to, when you've played through the game a few times, one of the things that you can do, if you hold trigger, you'll see this little line appear next to the dialogue, and it will then skip through the dialogue. Have we actually got enough matter for a level up? Let's have a look. I don't think we do. And we're going to need some so that we can create our dagger. Yeah.
Let this brand guide you. Let it connect you with them. Let it impel
and those of you who are Grimlord regulars will notice that I am not holding her waist. No, we need 200 matter. I'm not holding her waist because, you know, I'm a lady, she's a lady. We don't know if she's that way inclined. Don't want to, you know, upset the old apple cart now, do we? Now, we need to speak to him. And then we can make with the stabby stabs.
Delicate spell work. Beautiful as ever. Now, venture. There's bound to be.
I mean, I do feel like I've been branded.
Let you go. I'm sure.
But there you go. Okay, time for fashion souls. So, if anyone was wondering where the mirror is, back you little shit. No, hang on. Let's just skip it, otherwise he'll never stop talking that line. Yeah. Personal space, mate. Personal space. Right. So, here is the mirror. You wouldn't think that there's a mirror there because you can see through this side, but... Ta-da! Oh, God. Must have been, lice. Must have been lice in that prison. Also, we're very dirty. Shall we wash it off? No. Let's put some armor on over the top of it. So, mage, knight, rogue. Rogue. And stat-wise, doesn't do anything for our strength or intelligence, gives us an okay amount of stamina, bit of magic, we're not going to be using that, bit of balance, top movement speed, lots of dodges, and I think the highest dodge recovery rate. There we go. Now let's go and have a look. There we go. We're looking the part. We are looking the part. Now we need a dagger. Oh, and before, the other thing to note as well, Christmas satchel. This is a thing that was bestowed by the developers during the Christmas period, I would imagine. Make sure you pick up the Christmas bag, because the normal satchel can only hold, I think it's 5 things total. The Christmas bag can hold 8. So already by taking the Christmas bag, you're just allowing it itself to hold more resources. This is where we store our potions, and we're gonna need potions. Right then, you make me a dagger the likes of which God could not dream. Skip. 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 Cool. So tonight we are going to be working with what's it there? Daggers. So we only have the one crossguard, the one handle, and the one short dagger blade. That doesn't give us any skills and gives us the minimum, but we do have a very good pierce stat. So make with the knife.
Always look for better weapons.
Yeah.
That's how you rise
On.
corpses beneath
Now, whilst he's doing that, let's go and get the dialogue out of the way, and then we can either begin the first level, or we can go back and do the knight. I'd say we go back and do the knight later. We don't need to do him right away. Just open the box, give me the potions. Skip. Again, it's I'm usually in games not one for story. I want the gameplay, and I've got the gameplay now. I've had the gameplay, and it's fantastic. The story is also great. I'm not going to bore you guys with it, because then at least you've got something to discover and listen to if this one becomes on your list. So we've now got a nice big health potion and 3 regular health potions and dagger. Now, one of the problems that we have in this game is that daggers, and this isn't me being me either. Hello, Doc. This isn't Dungeons of Eternity by any stretch of the imagination. Now, even if I really give it some, we're not the kind of throw knife assassin. No, we're the more professional stabby kind of assassin, because throwing in this game, everything seems to get quite floaty. You can't release it with any kind of what I would class as ging. You man, make me another. I always try and press it with the finger, and I always miss it. You just slap it. So, for those of you who aren't aware, system for creating weapons, very cool, something that should kind of be a staple in VR. And you select the wheel that you want to, hit the button, providing you have the materials, guy makes it. If you hold your hand at this is a preview of what will be made, depending on which one of these is on the buzzer, and you can then check out its stats by holding a hand over it, and then you can see if it has any skills by pressing trigger, and it'll get a little description about it as well. And as far as if the shortcut is no, they can't close it off. If that shortcut is what you think it is, if you've watched my speedrun attempt, I use that shortcut as well. The thing is, I can use that shortcut to get my time even further by going and doing that boss very early and being able to skip a hell of a lot of dialogue in the game. So, no thank you. No thank you. We'll keep all the shortcuts, thanks very much.
If you need me to open port, no matter how far the
Because I reckon I can complete this game in under an hour quite easily as well, if that shortcut is available. Because basically, all of this dialogue that you're listening to now, I know how to skip. It does mean that we can't visit the hub during said time trial, but... Now then, hello guitar, how we doing? Oh, we've got one thing that we do need to get. I always forget to get this at the start of a run, and it is quite useful. No, you don't need an item to kill the warden. You need an item to progress in the story at a point with the warden. Again, I don't want to spoil it. You don't need anything in particular to beat the warden. Maybe not now. I could most likely go down and defeat the warden now, but it wouldn't advance the story. It would also kind of break the flow of things in the game. Anyway, right, I know what you're thinking. Less with the talky talk, more with the stabby stab. That doesn't count as a death, by the way. So, one of the things that I've been doing, just before we get out into the town proper, is I've actually been using her, because if you kill it, it game overs and just resets. Now, if you kill... No, that does not count as a death. And if it does, well then, there's another. And the reason why is because you can use Riala to find out how much weapon damage you are doing. And I can tell you that because Riala has 60, I think, 60 hit points. Oh, well, if you're counting, Decrepit, here, have another. There you go. See, thing is, Doc is in the chat. And he ain't counting. He knows the way. I know. I do. I do understand, Decrepit, that you are new to the counting game. On this channel, we count death, not failure, just death. Usually death and failure are one and the same. Not today. So, let's see how our daggers do. Now, one of the things that we are going to be doing is lunging. Quite a lot, actually. I mean, that bodes well, doesn't it? Ready? Hop. Oh, good one. This assassin's luck is easy. Yup. So, with zombies, once you have knocked them about enough to, I think, break their poise, you are then able to grab them. So, let's grab all the things. We are going to be collecting everything as well. I don't exactly know where all the stuff is that we need, so I'm just going to grab it all, which then means that you guys will be able to see where everything is as well. I figured that would be useful. So, right, knives. I feel like we might need to try and do that one. Can we two-hand them? No, we can only swap. Let's get the positioning right. There we go. And as far as I'm concerned, so Guitar Hero said, like, is this as good as? It is very much different to IDU, but different in a very good way. This is a lot more story-driven, but then it's a lot more Dark Souls in very much a way that I like. Ooh, good one. Now, you may notice that these guys are going down awfully quickly. Hold still. It's going to be quite a bit of that tonight, so be aware. So yeah, once you knock an enemy down, you are then, or at least with zombies, you are kind of free to grab them as long as you keep on top of them, it's almost like they've got a poise meter, and as you are doing attacks to it, it increases it to the point where their poise maxes out. That's when they get knocked down, and then that poise bar slowly goes down. What I've found from my unarmed exploits is if you can punch them enough to break their poise and they fall, you can then just basically pick them up and throw them off of things, which has obviously made my unarmed play a little better. Dagger, sir! Assassin, right? Assassin. Now, we have taken quite a lot of damage here, so if you'd be so kind, thank you. Shield bashes don't worry us too much. Nice. So, zombies are very light. What can I say? They're missing quite a large amount of flesh. So, it's all lore accurate. Don't worry, chat. All lore accurate. Now then, let's get the good stuff over here. Bomb and an emerald, yep. Or a fragment stone, rather. So, yeah. These are going to be quite capable. They're not, unless we're hitting weak points, going to be doing an awful lot of damage. So we need to make sure we hit the weak points. Steady. Steady. I think this is going to have to be a 2-dagger thing. Good, good. Good, good. Right, that's that done, that's that done. There are... Ooh, hello, you're not done. The old jumping forward with the... I mean, I've got it changed to X. Allows us to do a dash. And as you'd have seen in previous videos, I use that dash in combination with the halberd to really close the distance. And it can give you that 1-inch knife strike, which, if aimed correctly... I don't think our pierce is particularly good at the moment, but our dodging, lovely. Our dodging isn't too bad. Now, one of the things that we can do to make this next fight hey, one at a time, ladies. Don't want to fight the knight just yet. Hey! Right. Alright, we'll call it a draw. So, this is part of the thing that you kind of have to go through with this game to begin with. We, as with any good Dark Souls game, I might add as well, we are very much underpowered in the beginning, and it's going to be particularly difficult against armoured opponents, unless we can find those right openings. Now, let's fight this guy. Let's see what we can do with him. We need to get that archer as well. Oh, it's like you heard your name. Good. So, all we need to do is wait for the knights to strike, and then a nice little knife up in the... where the gorget should be, and that's the end of them. And that's only going to get better and better the better our character goes, because we haven't been able to level up yet because I haven't got the resources. We do now. We'll take that bomb with us. Is a bomb a very assassin-y weapon, do we think? I mean, I don't need it. I don't need it. Hello. Do note you can only do this with zombies as well. anything else that you try and pick up once you've downed them, they won't allow it. Obviously, because they're like they're proper humans, they're heavy, they've got armor, and so on. Although what I have found is if you can time a grab with a hit at the point where they're going to fall down, they will stay, like, they'll like kind of lose their legs and be held in your hand, which then allows the stab. Hello, Apt. Very good. It is very grim. Hello, Doom. How we doing? Right, let's get this open. We're going to go and pay our respects to the merchant and see what he has for us. So another thing that I found as well, with the latest update, right, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so with the latest update, so we'll get rid of the bomb, pop that in. With the latest update, weapons that you drop and leave lying around are picked up by Peck, our little goblin assistant, and delivered back to base. The same is not true of various items like potions that you find, although the little matter crystals that we can find, you'd break them to unleash matter, and in Dark Souls they'd be like soul things that you crush to gain souls. Those will return, but anything else doesn't. So another top tip, if you want to have plenty of resources, when you're at your maximum, you go back home, drop these into your chest to make some space, and then you go back into the level and pick a load of things. Yeah, hello Chicken Sink. I'm interested to see what I do. With crossbows as well, because I don't think they're going to work for us. But hey, I'm trying to bring something else to the table. And hello Weebs, and hello Liz. Right. We want to make sure we get all the blueprints that we can. Don't forget that one on the wall, although none of these are actually any good to us at the moment. Those are the crystals that I'm talking about. Once you've picked one of those up, you can drop it, and that will automatically return to your chest. From what I've seen, that is the only item that will automatically return to your chest. All other kind of like potions or whatnot will just disappear when you leave the level, or... well, yeah, when you leave the level. So we want to try and be as efficient as possible. So we want to take the weapons with us if we can, but we're not going to be able to. Weapons should... let's just equip it to make sure. Weapons should return to our safe as well. Why are we concerned about that? Well, weapons, again, you know, they're free resources. Free matter as well, I might add. Let's go a little bit further. We'll go and get a secret, and then we'll go and do some level ups. So there's a little slimy part up here to do, and there are some more things here. We'll take the resources. We'll hold off on doing the potions. This is a very good game, Liz. It is quite hard, but I'm playing it in a particularly difficult way, I think. I mean, look at these guys, but... the bow play in this, I have gone on a bit of a limb here, and I'd go as far as to say, especially when if I can, because I'm going to protest with them the same way as I did with Dungeons of Eternity, if they put trigger on grabbing the arrow to notch your bow, again, I'll go out on a limb and say, I gotta say, the bow play in this is up there with the likes of IDU, possibly a little bit better. And the reason why I say that is, as I talked about with sight pictures in IDU you don't really line anything up, you just let the arrows fly. I know Beanie kind of does when he does his horizontal thing, but you let the arrows fly because you can. In this game, you actually have to aim, you actually have to build a sight picture with the bow. For those of you who don't know what I mean with a sight picture, is that the bow would be here, the arrow would be laying across there, and we'd actually have to line the tip of the knife up with the bow to actually hit. The one thing that I will say as far as the sheathing side of things is concerned is that you can adjust where they are positioned about your body as well. So that might help you. Right, back to Toon. Ooh, we were going to get the secret first. Let's go and get the secret first. I can't remember. Oh, no, it's a big potion. No, we can't get the secret first. Back to town. Back to town. What's that, Weebs? Does anybody stream what? Anyone stream? Oh, stream freeze now and again. That might be yours, mate. The only time that it will freeze whilst I'm doing all of this is if I tell you it's going to, because occasionally if I think the sound might slip out on the stream, I stop it and start it. So, but having said that, do answer, Weebs, because I need to know. It should be fine.
Can use it to peer into someone else's life.
Should be fine. Are you downloading porn again, Weebs? I have told you. Okay, so which way? So this is the tech tree for those of you who haven't seen it. We want to be going towards increased pierce damage, which is over here. I think this is the closest that we have to kind of like the thief assassin branch of this. We're only going to have 30 points to work with on this run. I'm trying to think what else might be useful to us. Block, no. Power skin, no. Hound strength would work. This one's good. Movement speed, we do need that. Unarmed damage is not going to help. Throwing damage, so I assume that that is for the throwing damage of weapons when they hit, but the throwing in this is probably the weakest area. There's no, you can't get any snap, you can't get any ging to it, so not something that we're really going to look at all. And then we've got increased weapon damage there. There is one-handed attack force, blunt damage, which we could take. So we're probably going to concentrate on these two trees. We're going to go for that one first. So let's kick things off. I've exchanged my matter for 3 talent points. I have to put 1 into that, which is balance. We're then going to go into physical strength. We get away from these 4 corners as quickly as possible. If you see, we can actually put 99 points into that, but it only adds 1 point. There are much better. Tap this once until you have your loadout complete and you need more, because as you can see here, another point will get us another 3 physical. We'll go for that one, and that'll do for now. Regeneration is definitely something that we want, and I think that'll do us. We'll have a quick check at the blacksmith to make sure we haven't got anything better on the old dagger. I don't think we've picked... Ooh, ooh, ooh. Yeah, hey, if it works, it works. And I'd agree with you on that one as well. What's that doing for us then? Is it just the looks? It's literally just the looks. I mean... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's more aerodynamic. I doubt it. So that wouldn't do anything for us, which means that the first upgrade is quite a ways away. But it's okay. We got these. Ooh. Quick check with Peck. So, as I was saying, because... Don't know where that came from. Don't know where that came from. Don't know where that came from. Oh, I know where that came from. We're going to sell these, because materials... and matter, that's the smelter, by the way. If you put things in there, you'll only get a fraction of, well, a fraction, you'll only get about half to 3/4 of the matter back that you may have paid to do the weapon. All of these have been given to us, so these are all freebies, and we get rid of all of those. And then the last thing that we want to do, there we go, the last thing that we want to do is we don't need potions. Don't need any of those potions. Well, we want those potions, but we want empty space so that we can fill the old pouch up with things. So, let's get back out there. Go and pick up all of those aforementioned items, and then I think it'll be time to give that first boss a little bit of a stabby stab. So, as with any good Souls-like game, your progress in the game, enemies respawn as soon as you either switch zones or do this and hold trigger for a few seconds to rest. A rest resets the board, so all enemies are now back. Can be very useful because then you can use those to farm souls, which then allows you to level up and become more powerful than you should be. Dead? No? No? Keep stabbing them until they make the noise. Otherwise, they're still alive. And you can be doubly sure because they flitter away. Now, we've got enough inventory space. Let's see if... Yeah, it's not great, is it? Ow. Trying to get that good stab. Ah, well. Stab is a stab is a stab. Right, we've done up there. Next port of call is up there. Steady on, fellas. Stabby, stabby, stab. Stab, stab. And stab. 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 Lovely. So, I want to get that one. Kind of, yeah, because I think it's as much to do with the actual opponents themselves, but I have, in the later levels, enemies that you've already encountered do seem to have more life. So, for anybody who wants to know, first secret is here. This is something that I really love about this game. The fact that the devs, and this is why I don't want Decrepit to get them to block off areas in invisible walls, the fact that I can do this and jump on some barrels and then come across the rooftop in a game. I love being able to have this level of freedom, especially in this kind of game. And it is very much a feature within Dark Souls. And that isn't just something that I can do. Oh, cool, you can get on the roof, that's fine. It's all part of a secret. It's all part of a secret. One of the things that I have found in this game, which is a bit off, is the treasure chest. I never seem to be able to open it far enough to be able to get it to stay open. So what I've started doing is grabbing it low and then jumping. That usually... of course it won't work now. Or get at the side of it. Come on, you can do it. It doesn't throw... or we could just open it with one hand. Nope, good. Good. Ooh, ivory dagger grip. Dagger's looking good. This is very useful to us. So that is a potion that is double the capacity of the normal ones. So this is a particularly good secret. We can get back on top of that chest to get out, but we're probably easier going round. Actually, should we go and get the crossbow? Yeah, let's go get the crossbow. Come on. Does it? Good, good. Thank you, chicken. I wouldn't know because I haven't used daggers yet. Can we get back up here? I don't think we can. No, we're gonna have to go back. Oh no. Oh shit. Right, there we go. We have got our pendant. This pendant, again, another feature that is great and I think should be in all of these kind of games. This pendant goes around my neck, and if I want to use it, I grab to my neck and pull the pendant to me, and then if it has an activated ability, you activate it there. Again, I praise the developers for this, but a lot of the things that I praise the developers for in this game should be pretty standard in games of this kind of ilk. So let's good, good, Good. This is very good. Ooh, hello. Now, where we stab them is important. We've already got that. Good. I want to go and visit the shop quickly as well and see if he's got anything for us. Knight might be around here. No, he hasn't spawned in. Good news for us. Hello. Don't need you right now. Let's go around this way. Right, back where we were. Good. Now, going to do tiniest little... Oh, actually, I wanted to go to the shop. I'm going to do a tiny little skip. For those of you who've seen my little setting records thing, you probably know what's coming up. One of the things that we may have to do is actually start buying all of these. These are actual blueprints for the weapons, and we may actually have to start buying them so that we can cycle through this guy's stock. But for now, I want to be saving my souls for level ups. So we're going to go back up here, and this is again very much a Dark Souls feature. So a little something I found. So you go there, and then we go up here, and then we can go here. Now, doing that basically cuts out a massive part of the level. We are going to go back there and do it, but the crossbow's there. So let's get the crossbow first, shall we? And to add, these are the little things that I'm finding for things like speed runs and so on. If when you make that skip, you stay on this wall, well then you can just grab hold of that top bit, and then we're straight into the next section of the game. This is how I think I'm able to complete this game in about an hour. So there's a lot more content in this game than an hour, guaranteed. So we do need to come to this little statuette thing to make sure that it has activated. If you don't go near enough to them to see this, then you won't be able to teleport back to that spot. Now then, let's go and get our crossbow, shall we? You. Excellent. So it looks like stab is going to be very, very useful. Very, very useful. Ah, yes. No, that one is not battalion armor. It's one of the armors, chicken, if you buy that one. I can't remember what it is. It looks very Caesarian, I think is the armor style. Caesarian, or something along those lines. I can't remember what it's called now. Can't remember. Right, crossbow time. Can we see what the problem is? Now, that is how you would actually have to use a crossbow. But, yeah. And nomadic, that's the one. So, now, crossbows are going to be very awkward. Let's get the drop on these guys, I think. Look, let's see, it didn't even phase him. Oh, God, the humanity. So, look at the angle I'm having to hold this at. It's silly. Yeah, he don't care. He does not care. Do we have to do this? I don't know if you were told or not. Are you not going to get stabbed in the face because you've got a helmet on? There we go. That's more like it. You. Right. So, you come at me. I'll dodge back. Ow. And then I'm going to go... You shit. I mean, to be fair, we've done everything that we need to do, and we actually need to go back. Right, let's go and collect the souls. That's one. That's one, because I'm dicking about. There you go, see? This is why Doc's here, decrepit. So, again, dying is very much part of the game. Hello. As long as you collect the bloodstain, you don't actually lose anything. You can actually use that for parts of the game. Now, we are going to rush through this section because I want to teleport back home and level up a little bit. There are some items that we can grab whilst we're doing this well. It just saves us having to do them later. Yeah. Oh, get off. There we go. You. Yep, good. I mean, it's all worth souls, isn't it? So, yep. Yep. Not really using the other one. Might stick to a one dagger. One dagger thing. Also, our speed and our dodging isn't quite as good. Oh, you're blocked! As later on. And again, note how we're hitting armor. That is doing damage, but because we're hitting armor, it isn't doing as much damage. If we actually aim for the points where they're not armored, it'll do a lot more damage. Sometimes the hitboxes are a little jank from time to time, but for the most part, it's usually when they're in the animation that throws all the hitboxes around. If you can get those hits at a time where they're not in an animation or just finished one, you can usually get those shots that you want. Now, there are some bits in here that we'll take. What's here? Lovely, lovely. What was that? Good. Because matter matters. And what we're going to do whilst we're here, there's a sword up there that we can grab. We can sell that. Oh, you? Yeah, you're unarmored. One shot. Ooh, steady on, fellas. I am a lady. Oh, I'm fannying about. Fanny about is the terminology we use now. Right, cool, got that, good. This, I need, you. Oh, no, can't use it. Sorry, sorry. Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye. Right, I've equipped that to make sure. I think the act of just picking up a weapon is enough for that weapon to go back. Yes, hello, K2. It is safe to say howdy. Do we want to deal with you two? I mean, they don't want any of it. And so they shouldn't. Lady Fafstrike is on the case. Anyway. Let's get going. Now, what we are going to do is we're going to go back and get ourselves some level ups before we progress. So, back to town, do some level ups. Maybe have a quick look at upgrading our daggers, because I think Chicken Sink said it was Pierce that's on those handles that we picked up. Which then means we can also sell our old daggers. Spin, spin, spin the wheel of fortune. See how fast the bastard turns. There we go. Right, so let's have a look. Penetrate. Ooh, now that is interesting. That is a stat that I haven't played with before. I have no idea what it does, but these don't have penetrate. Congratulations, Knives. You done well. Ah, they only had 1 day left till retirement. You, make me a pierce knife. And we've got some dropping off to do. So this is something that I've been doing because occasionally you can, through the art of faffing, lose potions in your pouch when you're holding them and die. Wouldn't be the first time that I've done it, and it won't be the last. So by throwing some of the extra ones in here, I then build up a stockpile so that I can get them back. We're also going to sell that because, I mean, I don't know, it's not much longer than our knife, is it?
Soak in the view when you have the chance.
But it's not a dagger. It's not a dagger. It does say two-handed, and it is of the sword classification. There we go. Right. Shut up! Make me another! I mean, we don't need to, do we? But make me another anyway. Right. So, we now have penetration on the weapon, which I'd imagine will just multiply the pierce damage. Let's go and test, shall we? Hello, Riala. I will be requiring a level up shortly, but... okay, that's doing significantly more damage now. Now... a simple ask from the developers here. Not only do I want being able to draw arrows on trigger, but if we could have it so that I can stab these and actually get numbers up. Now, those of you who know me know that I hate numbers and life bars and all that crap in games. I like the ability to, at the very least, turn it off. But... training dummies, we should see the numbers when we hit them, and that would be nice. Basically, Riala will have to die a lot less in my game if I can see the numbers on them. Otherwise, we're just going to have to use Riala.
You discovered a passage.
And as we found, DG will happily record that as a game over. Right, did you make my knife? Ah, we need birchwood. Okay, we're a one-knife woman in that case. Right, you.
Rest a while.
Are you this way inclined?
Let your matter flow into your...
Oh, she likes it. It's got me by the wrists. Lovely. Tiny waisted woman. So, we've got plenty of matter. We'll get another couple of level ups. We'll put it into physical strength, and we're going this way. We want that one next, but we haven't got enough talent points to get it yet. So we'll grab ourselves some HP regen. Oh, movement speed though. We'll get movement speed later. HP regen for now.
Would you like me to infuse your body with matter?
Quick, do we need to test? I mean, how's it work on armor? Oh. I do believe Riala's armor. So Pierce may make it so that armor holds no problems for us anymore. Let's go test. Now, one of the things that I will add, and this is part and parcel of what I was talking about with one of these cool skips that I found that you can do, that, as Decrepit was saying, that you can... I should be fast enough to do this. You can teleport back to the starting area, but you can also make that running jump, providing your speed is in the 500 region. Also, don't be holding weapons when you are running about, because as you'll see, when I'm holding a weapon, it actually affects my maximum top speed, and that's based on the weapon's weight, I believe. Oh, he's buggered off. Right. No, there he is. Good. Good. I was looking for you. Okay. Nice. Ooh. That's a great combo. I mean, we're doing okay damage. Once I get his helmet off, we should be able to do... oh, it's lovely. Ooh, I forgot about you, Sig. Hey! Don't get so pushy! Yeah. Do you want to fight out there? It'd be much easier for me. Coming? Yeah, you're coming. This allows us... Oh, we haven't actually taken that much health either. So, another thing that I found is kicks and pushes in this game do not take as much damage. Oh, that should make things easier. Stabby, stabby, stab, stab. Yes. 5 and... Oh, you better fucking run. Ooh, what's that? Is that your 3-hit combo? Yes, it is. Lovely. Easy job. That gets us another level up as well, I'd imagine. 500 matter. Just enough, possibly. So, this is... I'll explain my level skippy thing. You'll probably see it in a timed trial-y thing coming soon. But yeah, knowing that you can make that jump to get back to there without using the teleporter. For anybody who balked their save, which is one of the things that I've done on what I thought was a couple of occasions now, trying to speedrun this game, that is the key. So, and again, that won't mean much to most of you, but for those of you knowing what I'm talking about, or getting to the point where you know what I'm talking about, and then trying these things, here is the difference between you losing your save or not. Let's see if we can get one more level up, and then we will carry on into town. So the other direction that we could go for is up here as well. This is part of the bow line, but it does increase ranged attack. Now, crossbows are particularly good at ranged and particularly powerful, but we're going to be doing a lot of stabbing to begin with. Let's get those extra 5 points, and then we want that one and pierce damage. Good. 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 Back to town to stab things up. Quick test. It works. So again, another... Well, it all started with a game, or the first time I experienced it was King's Field. What are you talking about, Athom? I am Girls' Night. So, one of the things that, again, I think makes a good Soul-like is the ability to kill any character. Now, you used to be able to do that in Dark Souls, and it could completely throw the way the game is played. I mean, you have been able to do it in games like Skyrim and Oblivion as well. In this, though, I respect the fact that you are able to kill them, but then it's a game over screen, so, you know, what are you going to do? Yeah. Good. One shot, and that wasn't head. What about you? That was crap. Hold still. It penetrates. Ooh, it penetrates. It's okay. It's fine. It's not a real person. It's a zombie. So, you know, we don't need to filter that out. Lovely. And now, if you can just... So, one of the things I did find is that, yeah, you can quite happily manipulate zombies once you've knocked their balance out. And, I mean, if you wanted to give them the old giant swing and then... So, that should give you a little idea of what's going to be coming in the unarmed playthrough. Coming soon. Oh, that's going straight through chainmail. So maybe levels of penetration up will increase what we can penetrate. That would make sense. So it's looking like chainmail is about as effective as flesh to us. Stabby stab. Up you get, and stab, stab, stab. Good. This is all very good. Hey, buddy. Now, I believe I read somewhere that they have made it so that if an enemy isn't alerted to your presence, that you do them bonus damage. Now, I haven't seen that myself so far. I mean, granted, a lot of people are often alerted to my presence, but, you know. Good. Good, good. Good. And yes, I do see that I can pick them up and kind of ragdoll them about, but you can't do that with humans. So, and I believe it's because these reanimated corpses, or whatever they are particularly lightweight. Is that going through his chainmail? I think it is. It doesn't make the stabby stab noise. But... done the job. Right. As I did promise Crossbow, didn't I? I mean, not bad. Not bad. Awkward. Awkward to use. But not bad. Okay. The problem for me with it is the way that you hold it. Now, I know that what they're going for here... Oh, man. I know what they're going for here is correct. But it isn't very good on the gameplay side of things because of how you have to... Well, look, like, for me to hold that in a comfortable way, that's... Yeah, that's what happens to my wrist. And I don't know about you guys, but... I don't think Lady Deathstrike finds that particularly comfortable. The thing is, this is how crossbows used to work. They used to have the all of the bits and pieces and the trigger guards here. How they used to do that, though. They probably have the hand closer to this part here. But yeah, anyway. So, now, here's a question. Can we... Hey! It remembers state. Good. that is very good. And we get our bolts back. The one thing that I find with arrows and bolts in this as well is if you can hit unarmored parts or you can pierce, then a lot of the time your arrow will survive. And that is worth knowing because arrows are a limited quantity for us. Let's get this shortcut open. There's also a chest here. Yummy. These little, for those not in the know, those little things that I'm collecting are blueprints. Each one of those is another weapon component. There's so many. So very many. And then there's enough weapon types and potential builds and armors to pretty much play this game however you want. Which, again, if you have, like, you know, Dark Souls is kind of a bit of a one and done in regard to the fact that once you've beat it, it's hard enough, but you don't really want to go back. But Dark Souls is also a game of so much scope and possibilities, even going back through things, so that you can try different builds, different weapons, different armor sets, different classes, as you can in this, and then see if, you know, the things that you struggled with previously are easier, and if the easy things are harder, and so on. And I don't know, I get really excited about being able to do things different ways in a very good game. So, right. Let's see what we can do with the old crossbow. Sight picture. Bosh. Lovely. An actual sight picture. Who would have thunk it? Yeah. Well, that wasn't quite as impressive. Oh well. Stabby, stabby, stabby. Stabby, stabby, stabby. We do want to grab that pitchfork because we can trade that in for resources later. Whilst he's swinging away, we'll take his stuff. Lovely. Ah, satchel is full. So, if you get to a point where your satchel is full, don't pick up anything else. So you can see, or you can just about make out possibly, that there is a potion there. If we pick that up, that will then, when we teleport back home or to another area, be lost to the level. If we leave it there and don't touch it, it will be back there when we come back this way, which we probably will. Ow. Oh, come on, do your full combo. There we go, he's going over the top. Good. Oh, that's a perfectly legitimate stab. Perfectly legitimate. Now that I haven't got 2 daggers, I'm actually missing 2 daggers. Hello. Right. Yep. Ooh, good one. Right, don't. Oh, the zombie gets it. I said don't. Okay, fine. That's me trying to negotiate with zombies. Now I need to be quick with this guy, because this guy can be dangerous. A little stabbing in the dark. But you can kind of grab hold of... Oh, he's glitched out because I tried to grab him and died because of it. There you go. Good. Look, that's realistic physics if ever I saw it. So, if you give them the stabs, eventually you'll break their poise. If you can grab hold of them just as you break their poise, as I have done here, you can then let him have the good news. It's all in the timing. And grab and stab. Ah, missed it. But he died in one anyway, so it's all good. Good. That's what we're here for, Decrepit. Right. No, that's good. You can get to the other side of this. There is nothing there. So, quite why they did that, I don't know. But we shall see. We'll see about putting the crossbow through its paces. Yeah, no worries, Liz. It is really good. The one... Yeah, no worries, Liz. The one thing that I would say is this one's been out for a while now in early access and only just hit as a full game. You should be able to get discount on this. I think I've got a 15% discount code. Oh, does this work? It did. I've got a 15% discount code up in my Discord, and I'll add it to the description at some point as well. Oh, I did say we could use the crossbow, didn't I? Good, good. Do love the balked physics sometimes on this game. Always makes me laugh. Right. I need a swig of the old potion. More, please. More, please. Lovely. We're going to finish off this route, and then that's pretty much all the items found in this section of town, and then we can crack on. So we can... I didn't actually consider that. We can use the crossbow in its intended format of bashing the fuck out of things with it. So, I mean, it hasn't been too unuseful. Oh, man, I knew about that as well. Right, okay. Not follow my own advice there. We should have gone back to town a little earlier. And pop. It's in, if you are in the Discord already, Liz, it's in there, and I think it gives you 15%, but if you don't need this game right away, don't get it with my discount code. Wait, I have seen this one 20 or 30% off at least up until this point. That was pre-full early access, I think. But yeah. But if you need something to play now, because I know that that can be a thing, then obviously, yeah, 15% is all yours. Oh, okay. And this is with standard bolts as well. Now, one of the things that is good about the crossbow is it isn't a case of the further enemies or the closer enemies are away, the more damage they take or what have you. The way that the crossbow works is archery damage rate 1.8. Now, I believe, again, we'll have to test on Riala when we get back home. She's going to love it. I believe that is a direct multiplier of your physical strength and other point attributes that you have. So these are the little minutia that I don't know about this game yet. Don't lock your chests from me. Come on. There we go. Scimitar, that's not a dagger. Oh, good. Always give the chests a bit of a sweep as well, because I've found sometimes that there can be like items hidden in the gaps of, like, we're picking up all of these bits and pieces, but why aren't we grabbing these delicious carpets? I'm sure we could sell that. I'm sure I could sell those delicious chest carpets. So we've done all of that bit. We've done all of this bit. You can't get on that one. You can get on here if your character's fast enough. Not for any reason. But again, this is why I don't want any of, like, more invisible walls. There are enough invisible walls in this game. Not overboard, but to protect the player from getting out of bounds and areas where they will most certainly die. And I don't want any more. I think everything is fine as is. The only thing that I would like to see in this game is some more secrets added. There are some great secrets in this game for you to find. It will obviously add on to the playtime of this game, looking for them as well. But again, a good Dark Souls game is all about that sense of exploration and discovery, and this game has it. The moment that I learnt that you could jump on roofs, I was like, this is how Dark Souls is, yes! Except at least the jumping in this is a lot more precise. Although I have moaned about jumping in VR, platforming in VR games previously, but this one's pretty good. Pretty good. Right, get some more level ups. Have a quick check of the old dagger rack. See if there's anything more that we can do. We are going to be coming up to the first boss soon. That's potentially going to be a lot of fun with a fucking dagger. Nothing new, so make me up another. Birchwood. Damn, right. no, no, need, good. Oh, we needed to drop some potions off as well. So again, what I'm doing here, you don't have to, but I don't like leaving resources behind, so four potions is enough. Stop singing! Oh, we were going to have a quick check of our crossbow bolts, weren't we? Right, Riala, have you got an apple? No? Okay, hold still. Yep, crossbow works. So, what I can tell you from that test is that the crossbow is definitely doing more than 60 HP of damage, which we kind of knew anyway, but I, until the devs put something in, I will continue to absolutely obliterate Riala. Now, we have some little last bits and bobs to grab in the courtyard. We can't get back to the courtyard from there, so we're going to have to go through town. It's okay. We've got the knife. Ah, level ups. I'll do that later. I'm already feeling that we're... I mean, we've got a tiny little knife and tiny little dagger, and we're already pretty strong. Good. Not dead. Don't know my own strength sometimes. Right. So the other thing that I will say is the whole grabbing mechanics on this, they do kind of work. But it's not the intention of the game, so they're not particularly brilliant. Where did all you boys come from? I mean, I know where you boys come from, but still, I'm going to say it. There you go. One for you. Actually missing that second dagger now. I was getting a lot of free parries with the old second dagger. No. I wish I could use the bodies to block... Ah, there's arrows up there. Doc! Again, as long as we... All part of the lesson, people. All part of the lesson. As long as we collect that little blood, I'll show it off a little bit better this time as well. All part of the lesson. There we go. So, see that little thing in front of us? Let's kill these properly instead of getting swarmed. Lovely. We got that one. As long as we collect that, we lose nothing from a death. So, but obviously, sometimes the collecting of that can be quite difficult. Right, we need to go this way. Oh, that's a lot of enemies. Okay, crossbow time. Fuck! Silver-tongued devil accuracy strikes again. There we go. Right, who's next? You. Sight picture and shoot. Lovely. I don't really need it. I mean, I did say we were going to be using the crossbow. Ooh, it actually has a bit of... That'll probably count as pierce. Right. Good. Good. If the... In fact, that is a good point. I haven't seen a bolt break yet. So that might be the advantage that the crossbow has over the bow in this game. We have a way to check that, though. Armoured targets. And we hit them right in the armours. Ooh. That needs testing. Because as I said, I haven't used the crossbow a lot. You'd never have guessed. Oop. Come on. That was not intentional. Not bad, not bad. So, 2 of those pinged off of the armour. So, if bolts are going to break, there's a pretty good chance that they should have at those 2 shots. And I'm going to go as far as to say, I don't think they have. Hey, steady on, pal. Lovely. There's 1 bolt. Scanning for bolts. Whoa, there we go. There's 2 bolts. So, I don't want to say anything just yet, but it's looking like... Hang on, hang on. It's looking like... Oh, you ducked underneath it. Yeah. Yeah. Woo! That's very close. Good job, sir. Now you got archer support as well. You probably want to get out of here. Reload. Yeah. That I don't like. Yeah, you have to really grab the front. So that's his poise broken. That's why he went down quick. Left hand, but yeah, no, but that's not a dagger, is it? That is not a dagger, chicken. We don't want to break the rules of the game now, do we? We are trying to faff. Oh, yeah, actually, that's the point. I need to be trying to break these bolts. Well, is it though? It's the bolt of the crossbow. Although Chicken Sink is quite right. We could, if we were so inclined, use the bolts as hand-to-hand combat weapons. So we could use these to do the old stabby stabs with those. But, ooh, okay. So it looks like bolts have a lot lesser chance of breaking against armor, because I think it's because of the amount of damage that they're doing. And pierce. No, chicken, stop it with you. Look, these are my rules. My rules. You have to grab that really far forward. Ooh, that works out nicely. You have to grab that really far forward. Oh man, no one threw his visor. Dreams of IDU, God. Oh, I know. Damn. Right. I mean, we're all about... Anna, let me get my bolt back. All about breaking the rules. Nice spin. Oh, man. Why is that going through his head all of a sudden? As I feared. As I feared with crossbows, is you still have to... I can't get to gorge it! There we go! Yummy. Gorge it, blood. Right, you. Well, don't lick that knife. Not with zombie blood. We know what happens. Lovely. So yeah, I assume that's the law, if there is such a thing. That's the law reasons for why you can kind of grip and toss around the zombies, because they don't weigh much, whereas guys in full plate, well yeah, they kind of have a tendency of, you know, weighing a fair old bit. So there's that matter over there. There isn't anything in here, no. And then there's a two-hander. This is a very capable little weapon as well, as it happens. So I use that. I use that quite effectively one-handed as well, but it's supposed to be two-handed. So, yeah, no worries, dude. We're going to equip that just to make sure, and that can go there. I mean, I believe it's because they don't contain as much matter, so that they're not as heavy. But I mean, I don't know. I don't know if there is any law to support why zombies. But yeah, hello, Knight. Welcome to the stream. Is it an hour and a half already? Jesus Christ, I would have had the game completed by now. It can't be an... God, I must have been really enjoying myself. How dare I? How dare I? Thank you, Vaughn. How dare I really enjoy myself with Grimmings. Alright, quick little battery check. Then we'll go and try and get some actual progress made, shall we? To be fair, with how powerful this is, we could possibly rush to the end of the game now. I'll tell you if we're going to do that, because I don't want to spoil the game for anybody. We've got all of the bits and pieces up to there. We don't really need much in the ways of souls, but I'll tell you what we'll do. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll go and put the stabby stabs on this last guy to get my... You. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, that'll do. That's enough. Right, that gets us up to a nice neat 4,000. Go back home, do a quick level up, crack on. Do want to get that second knife before we go for the boss, just so that I can make it a little faster with the old stabby stabs. Although, having said that, now I haven't got two knives. I'm missing the fact that I keep on getting, like, accidental parries just because of my positioning with the other knife. A hand does not parry. Yes, yes. Quite, yes. All this physical damage will add to our attacks. So that's 2 points to spend. Can't put one into there. I can go that way, and we said about going up that way. Single-handed, that's the same as 3 points of physical damage, but it would lead to one-handed force, adding blunt. Okay, so that's not a tree that we need to go down, and I am liking the idea of increasing our movement speed, which is not that one. Shit, went the wrong way. I mean... Yeah, I mean, we need to spend points, so we can't go into this bit until we have spent so many points. Prerequisite 10, so that means on our 11th point we can take that and start moving into this. And I don't think there was anything other than matter discount. So as you can see as well, this tree is absolutely massive, and you can spend up to 99 points on physical damage, vitality, magic damage, and mana. So, you know, and you can't get 400 points. We can only get a maximum of 30. Every New Game Plus increases the amount of talent points that you can have in that run by 10. So for instance, I am in New Game Plus 10, which means that I can have 130 talent points, which you need to be able to face off the increase in health and damage that the enemies have in those, well, for IDU players it would be considered cycle play. But it's nice to see that, you know, if you enjoy playing through the game, you can just continually make your character more and more powerful, and it also allows you to gain more souls, find more stuff, keep all of your things, and then, you know, I mean, I don't know how many New Game Pluses I can go. I don't see myself stopping anytime soon. So, right. Dagger, 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 dagger. Ow. Skeleton archers. They're dicks in this game also. Yeah, cheers, Knight. Go and learn things. Ah, yep. Lovely. Hey, hey, hey. Good. It's all very good. Right. Let's make with the speed. Go and get the resources next. I'm sure there were some bits over here. Ah, here they are. Lovely. No. Yes. Wooden handle. Oh, man. So, yeah. On review, there's a few things that I don't like about the crossbow. The damage is not one of them. But... Look, see? Skeletons. Dicks in all games. Oh, I broke my bolt as well. Dick by name and nature. So, the problem, I think, with the crossbow... Ah, shit. Is you need to be very precise with where you grab it. And that is not... Damn. Okay, go on then. Ah, good strike. Yeah. So the other thing that I would say as well, I do like, although it's not ideal, I do like how because the likelihood is the grab mechanic might not even is supposed to be in this game, but I do like how they've got it, because unlike sword and sorcery, where anybody you can literally just grab and just take the piss out of them, you can't do that in this game. There is at least a little bit of finesse. There is at least a little bit of finesse to the grab mechanic, as opposed to grab the guy, you win. So we need to deal with you before you summon any more. You can have some. 2. That skeleton's gotta go. You 2. Lovely. Oh, you're not done. Okay, now it's done. We need the matter from you. What a piece of armour this is. Right. Good. Good. That's more like it. As I think I've mentioned previously, when you do the dodge move in this game, which is these little jumps, you have invincibility frames. If you can time those jumps with the enemy strikes, you will never be hit again. So I usually make use of my distancing. I use things like this. I am very much a two-handed polearm player in a game where it's really hard and the enemy can kill you very quickly and quite easily. I'll keep them over there whilst I stab them, instead of using a bow, which is a similar concept, just further over there. So if we pull this, so I said earlier about how if I now... Oh, we're not going to get a long grip on a dagger, are we? If I now go and save, it'll reflect... it'll regenerate all the enemies in the level. If you get to the points where you open up these shortcuts, it then means we don't have to go all that way around and through all of those enemies that are going to regenerate in just a second. We can just cut across this bridge and go straight to our first boss of the evening and see how much... what pathetic amount of damage we do with our knife attacks. But first, I needed some birchwood, didn't I? Because I wanted a second dagger to take this guy on. Let's go and see if Shopkeep has some. There's a possibility that he doesn't. This kind of assassin is a fast assassin with as minimum faff as possible. Hello. No. Is that the stuff? Roughwood. No, that is not the stuff. I mean, we're probably going to need some of these things later on. And how much have we got? Oh, sod it, let's buy it all. there. So again, another thing that I applaud the developers for, but this should be in, not that, I don't want that. This should be in all of these games. I pick all of my items and place them on the table as to what I want to buy. I press the button to confirm that purchase, and then to doubly confirm that purchase. 1,900. Yes, nod, no, shake. Yes. Why? Oh, crap. Okay, well, let me just steal these things. Oh, man. Compounding the problem here. What don't we need? I don't need that. Now, how's about now?
Wise purchase. It will take this much delicious matter.
They would follow me, but they wouldn't follow me up. And then all of this is added to our person now. Yeah, they can't climb ladders. Yeah, they can't climb ladders. Ah! But they will gang up and follow. Yes, quite. Oh, come on, fellas, this isn't fair. I've only got a dagger. I've only got a dagger. You're dead. You're not. Hey-ya! Cool, right, got him. Easy. Lovely, lovely. A lot of the swings that they were doing, the way that I avoided a lot of that damage, was just, I'm not going to say well-timed, let's say lucky. Lucky dodges. Right now, we didn't get any of the aforementioned birchwood that we need. One of the things that you can do to reshuffle what the shop is selling is you need to go to a different area. So, for instance, we'll head back to town. Or rather, head back to the monastery, our hub. And then we'll go straight back to town again. And by doing that, we'll refresh the shop. If you, as you buy blueprints, more blueprints will become available. But there is a possibility here that he might now have, what we need. Not quite one-shotting the zombies yet, which is a bit unfortunate. But, to be fair, it beats punching them. So, and you better believe that I've done that. Climbing in VR. Right, what you got for me? No words! I mean, how much have we got? 500. Not what I need. Okay, well, we'll purchase this anyway because it gets it out of the way. But again, as I said, this mechanic, brilliant. Love it. Put it on the table, press the button, and then to confirm your purchase, nod with yes. You can kill the merchant and take all of his things, but the next time you come back to him, before he'll do more business with you, he'll expect you to pay for everything that his shop had. So if they had particularly nice things and we needed them but we didn't have the matter, we could stab up the merchant, take all of his things, and just pay him later on. So I mean, I don't like killing merchants, as I've said before. If in D&D I could play as a merchant, as part of the party, I would. I consider merchants one of my own. Right, let's go and try the boss, yes. So, we haven't got much matter on us at the moment, and I've done that purposefully because if we do die during the boss and we don't manage to collect our bloodstain, then we won't have lost anything, really. And you do want to avoid losing. There's nothing quite as depressing on this game as not getting back to your blood spot, dying again, and that then loses all of the souls that you would have got from getting there, which is very, very annoying.
Your courage is misplaced. Your
yeah, but hello, Fee. Typical timing, isn't it? Typical timing. If you've just got here when I was saying that as well. Okay, Fee, I guess you got me there. Caught red-handed. Although Jew's a stinking little traitor anyway, and he got every knife that was coming to him. Now, I found, with your short-range character, it's this knee. This knee that we need to go for. We are doing nothing. In fact, you know what? I might be better off punching him. Hey. Oh my god, punching's doing more damage than the knife. Okay, cool. So, if anyone was wondering... Uh-oh. If anyone was wondering how I'm doing this game unarmed, that is how. Oh yeah, he's taking all the punches to the knee. So, oh man, I didn't heal fully. So, this is one of the things. No, I'm wondering if I might be better off actually hitting him. Let's try. I'm going to try something. Oh, not made for children. Thanks, Doc. So if we get in here and grab that, that's 100 souls. Now, again, so we are all about pierce, and you can't pierce lock. So, doing blunt damage. Now, we have no way to do blunt damage. I mean, we do have a crossbow, though, don't we? We should probably make use of that. Yeah. The problem is, it's not exactly the most wieldy. Oh, that was a miss. That was a miss if ever I saw it. No, that's not doing enough. Okay. Change of plan. That's quite right. I mean, this has got to be doing blunt damage, right? Ow. Ow. God damn it. So this armor is a lot weaker than the one that I was using previously. Is this even freaking... Who's given me an empty bottle to come out here with? There we go. Right, back up to full health. Ow. Okay. Dodge like a butterfly. Sting like a woodpecker. Hup, hup. Yeah, that's right. Your adventure days are over, son. Yeah. Wasn't it just? And hello, Vega. How you doing? Don't worry, dude. Oh, you got too greedy. Shit. Too greedy. Wrong door. Oh man, he was down to a sliver. Let's try that again. They call me the ankle biter. I tell you what, when we're finished with this golem, he is going to have such a good story as to how his adventuring days were ended. Right, come on, form up like Voltron, and knee. Ow. Hello, fourth wall. We're punching golems in the knee for victory. Hup. Oh. You can also stay out of his, well, believe it or not, stay out of his hitbox. Am I going for the wrong knee? Whee! Ow. Rude. Right, don't be greedy. Don't be greedy, chat. Might have actually been going for the wrong meat. Not greedy, not greedy, I'm not greedy. I'm gonna need the big one. Cool. That's great. Ow. No, that didn't work. Hey, steady on, fella. Right, if anyone wants to go and if anyone wants to go get the kettle on whilst I try and get my breath back. Yes, I used to be a golem, just like you, until I took multiple punches to the knee. You'll hear that line in a tavern near you soon, let me tell you. Right, okay, cool. Boss done. So that should show off why unarmed is quite viable in this game. You want the heavier armor on. So, and the thing is as well, if I'd do a few more level ups before I went up against that, but that then means grinding. I do have a particularly good spot to show people where to grind as well. Hopefully we'll see it before the end of this stream. Don't even know if that's enough, you know. Back to town, Spiral's mouth. Nope, cool. Oh, let's do this, because all of our potions are probably fucking empty. I think we're maximum on potions, so we don't want to be picking any up. Still got a fucking useless bomb. Don't even know why I collect these. Yeah, we better not, because someone will go, man, not a proper assassin run then if you've used a bomb. And you'd be right. Claymore, lovely. Yes. And a cracked source stone. Cool, that's the gate that we open. Nice. I do love that precision is rewarded. Where's that? If you can get up there, I haven't been up there before. So again, this is another thing that I love. Every now and again when I'm playing through the game, be like, can you even get up there? It's possible. I think I know where that is, actually. Right. You. And you. Assassination at its worst, I guess. Can I grab your shield? No. Lovely. Well, whoever he is, his adventuring days are over. So the thing is as well, this is only going to get more and more powerful as well. So daggers are looking quite... Hey buddy. Quite viable at the moment. Now, I mean, technically, you could say run over then, isn't it? Because, you know, assassins don't use their hands. But I have been using my hands to grab a lot of enemies, so all part of the trick. Ow. You. Yes, quite. You. Yeah. Yep. We'll try and stop making this look like a blade and sorcery playthrough at some point, but at the moment, the grabbing mechanics are too powerful to ignore whilst we're making use of knife only. Do you want another one? Oh, good one. Oh yeah, nice. Yeah, yeah. Stabby, stab, stab. Yep. Uh-huh. I know, he's already dead. Right, there is a chest here, but I can barely see it. That's where... Hey, birchwood! Yes! Birchwood means more dagger. Alright, where's that guy gone? Back into the light, boy. There. Perfect. Perfect, baby. Perfect, right. So, let's get the next area unlocked. Then we'll take a quick trip back to town, grab another dagger, and then probably have to punch the crap out of the next boss also, because he may be fairly resistant to stabby stabs. But if we can get his helmet off, then he all of a sudden won't be quite so resistant to stabby stabs. It is, I am aware of it. I do try and get out of those places. He's just zorped. I do try and get out of those places as quickly as possible. Nice little skip here for you. Whee! I mean, thanks. Thanks for playing. And yes, enemies do die to fall damage. Bye-bye! Again, another important component to my unarmed playthrough. Can I put that on there? No, I can't. Right, let's just equip that to make sure it ends up home. I don't think you have to do that, but I always get paranoid about it. So it should be, as soon as you've touched a weapon that you can find lying around, that weapon will then be indeed teleported back to home base for you to then either use, sell, or what have you. And if it is a item that is made up of components, you'll get those components as well. You don't need to be particularly speedy to get across that as well, as long as you get up high, run and sprint across, and you can then up there, across to there, pull that handle, straight back down the lift, and off you go. Alright, we want to get past these dudes quickly, and... excellent. Skeletons, not only are they dicks in this game, I mean, they don't take... Not only are they dicks in this game, but they don't give you any matter either. Which, again, I believe is explained in the lore because they're dead. Like proper dead. I mean, technically these guys are as well, but I suppose they're the equivalent of unhollowed from Dark Souls, which is undead, but not undead. Blah, 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 blah. Right. Cool. Just in case anyone was wondering if you can jump through that little gap there instead of pulling the lever to open it. No! No, you fucking can't. And yeah, you're quite right, Doc, as well. There are a few places where it does get particularly dark. I could bring the gamma... me and Decrepit were talking about it a couple of weeks back. We could bring the gamma levels up, but the problem is then when we're in the lighter areas, it'll kind of wash the picture out, so you'll be able to see it a little bit better in the darkness, but then it'll like compromise the picture overall, or at least to my eye, it does. And yeah. So, I am aware of the dark areas. I will attempt to get out of them as quickly as possible. So, our level skip is just off to our left, as is a Knigget. Oh, that was a good stab. Oh, you shitbag. Right, okay, fine. Let's get the skip. There we go. Oh. Yup. Sucks to be that archer. Didn't bring enough armor. Just heard the heartbeat then. So this is the part of the game that I'm not used to, is working with as more dodge but little armor. So it takes a little bit of getting used to. Thanks, Doc. Damn, damn. No, 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 no. Thank you. I mean... that does even the odds. So does that. I am having to stab at the weirdest angle to get that hitbox, but hey. We're getting rewarded. I'll be with you in a minute. Tungsten, yes. Got your chest to get as well first. Lovely. Need that. Need that. Need that. And a knight sword. Cool, another weapon that we're never going to fucking use. Hey. To be fair, I mean, it kind of does in places. Six, seven. Okay, don't want to pick any of them up. Yeah, this is the part of the game that I'm getting used to. I'm used to having infinite dashes, which then means that I can be a little bit more lax on my timing, whereas now I can't do that. So, yeah. Right. That's our next boss. We can just sprint there. We have got enough matter. Oh, I need one more. You! Yep. Ah, good. I mean, you can join him if you like. Okay, alright. Maybe we'll call it a draw. Nope. Like, sometimes I feel like I'm getting the hitbox for that and it doesn't reward it, and then sometimes I feel that I'm not and it does. So, but a lot of the time I think that's because the character's in animation. Right. Level ups. Yeah, again, I'm the same. I didn't start using magic. I was having too much of a good time with like manslaughter and the various axes and things. I didn't spec into magic until about New Game Plus 3 or something, and at that point it was then like, I need to find out how many New Game Pluses this game has, and if the attributes just keep on going up. So I found magic was the quickest way to play through the game, because you can just hose all of the bosses down with flamethrowers. Right, me, you, sir. I need another knife. Yep. Good. You get making that. Good. I'll go and do my level ups.
Would you like me to infuse your body with magic?
Yes. Look, see, she even grips my wrists. If that isn't the correct way to level up, I don't know what is. Right, 1, 2. Ah, only one. How many are we shy? 3,000. Okay. I've got movement speed. Probably want to be getting towards... Single-handed damage is good for us. Block damage we're not really using. Those are good. That's good. No, but what I'll do, K2, is if you remind me when we've finished, I'll come off this save, go on to another save, and I'll show you loads of cool magic. But magic very much makes this game a lot easier. The bosses can still be a bit tough, but if you spec into a magic that they are resistant to... sorry, not resistant to.
Soak in the view.
Oh yeah, but that only shows like flamethrower. So, but no, I will show it off. Oh, I will. Oh, I will. There's a reason why. That should be enough. We've got one to pick up before we go in there. Good. Again, you don't need to do that. Oh, let's see what female knight looks like as well. I haven't... Do we get... Oh, man. I wanted something a little bit more rounded in this area to accentuate my figure. Oh, well, it could be worse. We could have had ourselves in like a fucking armoured bikini. Yeah, cool. There you go. Cool. You can actually go back to naked as well. Get the old Sinead O'Connor look there. Lovely, lovely. Right. And you... And let's go. This way. Cool. Let's see if we can put the stabby stabs on the second boss. Not even working. Oh, yeah. Took way too many stabs to get it. Ooh, got a free bomb though. Smuggling peanuts. Yeah, no smuggling peanuts in a breastplate. Alright, that's that. Yes, fellas, yes. Why is 2 not doing quite as well as 1, I wonder? Alright, let's grab that. We've got everything from there. Onto the boss. Let's see what kind of mischief we can get into. Good evening! Oh dear. That's doing nothing. I mean, it's doing something. If we can get his helmet off, we'll be all good. Fancy. So the moves of the bosses are reasonably telegraphed. Can your helmet come off now? Oh man. You do want to keep close to this boss as best as you can, because if you get too far away from him, he'll summon skeletons, and he'll do this infinitely as well. So do be aware of that. I think you might have to punch him, you know. I mean, that might work. And that's what I was going to try on, it's what I was going to try on the golem, actually. Ah, you can't. I think it's doing the same. The thing is, because I've been playing unarmoured, I forget that I can use these to parry, and our poise isn't bad. And his attacks are quite easy to see coming. Haha! Good. Hey! Hup. Okay. But yeah, by all means, retreat to heal, but don't get too far away. I mean, the thing is, it should technically work like that from what I've seen of the stat. And the reason why I can say that, I think, with a reasonable amount of confidence, is because of the way I found the stats have been working as far as punch damage is concerned. Hear how the noise is different as well. Oh man, I'm not used to being this weak on health. Do we try and get some more damage about us? I think we'll be alright. Right. We don't... If we can one-shot you, we do. But let's just go. I mean, it's Assassin's Night tonight. Right, let's be a little bit more parry-wise. Shit! Don't think you can parry the magic ones. Yeah, we need to dodge right on those. Left is not working. Thankfully, all of his moves, as I said, are reasonably well telegraphed. Any weak points down here, sir? Any weak points down here, sir? Yeah, that is a thing. Come to this. Take that helmet off, please. There we go. Now you're mine. Hello, Bucky. And to be fair, I think the helmet was coming off anyway. Like, I think crossbow. You see, when you said crossbow, I thought you were talking about shooting it, but you were talking about hitting it. Ow! Right, I think. Oh God, forgot about that move. Right, just wait a second. Wait a second. Lady Faff Strike has some faffing to try. Okay. Now just hold still. Uh-oh. Oh man, that's doing a decent amount of damage though. Shit. Hold still. Like, that's going through his face. Hup. Yes, yes. Oh, that one got him. Yeah, that doesn't seem to be doing a awful lot of damage. It is quite finicky. Ah. I'm not used to having to aim. Okay. I mean, I feel like it's doing more damage. It's definitely doing more poise damage. Ah, you fucking... Right, let's just make sure we don't die. This one's empty. He's almost dead. Oh. Hide ya. Oh, careful, careful, careful. Oh, pop it. Sorry, not sorry. Right. Cool. One night down. Definitely broke all of our bolts on him as well. And now... Nope. Now, I think we've almost... Oh, there it went. We've almost got enough for a level up. Now, one of the places that I definitely wanted to show off, and I will rush to get here, or I'll rush to get there after I've done a level up, because I found a nice little place that you can farm souls with very little risk to yourself. And I've always... it was 3,000 for next level up, wasn't it? I've always been told, oh yeah, but if you're, you know, farming areas to level up your character in Dark Souls, you're playing it wrong. I'm like, no, you're playing it wrong. That's exactly what you do. You level up to make yourself more powerful. No, hello, Op. Hello, Op. No, I'm not... I've just spent the last 10 minutes trying to knife a knight. So, in the end, we had to knock his helmet off with the crossbow. Right. So now we're up to 10. And we will pump that... That's useless to us, so we'll go across that way. That's going to give us... Is that 5 more points of strength? It is. Lovely. So that makes things a little bit more... deadly. Just make sure that we're still, yep, still one-shotting, and that was through armor as well, so that's good. And as you can see, though, although we do have a decent amount of strength, she will take more, so 28... 56, if we punch her again, she'll die. I know this because I tried it when I had 5 strength, and it took 12 hits to put her down. Interestingly as well, I think Peck's got in the 300 HP region, so this is now what I do. I use the characters that are supposed to be on my side for weapons practice. Because what is an ally good for, if not weapon practice? Right. So we've got a lot less souls on us, so even if we die now, it doesn't matter too much. Now, we are going to do a bit of speed running for me to collect some things and show off an area. Let's grab these, and we're reasonably fast. I mean, maybe. I mean, I like playing it this way. I hate crossbow people in this as well. But they do die nice. Alright, we need to go around... Oh, there's another mage over here and some stuff. So... unarmored enemies are going down nice. The thing is, I don't think you need... Ooh. I don't think you need that good at aim in IDU. You just need to increase your rate of fire. We'll take that, but we're not going to use it. You just need to increase your rate of fire. That does a job. We've kind of run out of stamina, hence why I'm only walking. Ooh, you're still alive! Yup. Well, the thing is, with these kind of runs, it's because I want to play the game again. And just, I don't know, make it a little bit more interesting for myself, I guess. So I definitely want to do a two-handed axe playthrough. It should be a lot less painful to watch than this stream. Right, let's make sure we've got plenty of gas in the tank for this next bit. Now, you, sir, are going to have to get knifed. Okay, so 2 together, if timed correctly, is a one-shot. Good. Good, good. This is all very good. Now, there is a secret up there, but there's also a nasty skeleton. Let's use our best shooting. Oh, fuck. Don't worry, chat. We could be here a while. My aiming is terrible. There we go. 2 shots. Should have done it in 1. Where's the crossbow gone? There it is. Is that the right... Yeah, that is the right way to have it. Right, okay, cool. Up we go. And you need to be quick here, otherwise they'll have your shit on the ladder. And then there's... Hey! Broke my arrows! Or bolts. Dance, monkey boy, indeed. You'll all be happy to know as well, I pretty much have the rules down for that Binding of Isaac 4 Souls. It's quite good. It's actually, yeah, it's quite good, and you'll be particularly at home with it if you play Magic, or have ever played Magic the Gathering. The creator of it is a big fan, and it comes through in some of the gameplay design. So he's going down in 6 now, which is better than what we had. Are you dead? Now you're dead. There isn't anything to... So yeah, Binding of Isaac we know how to play now. Escape the Dark Castle we obviously know how to play. What else is on there? Terraforming Mars I will try and work on at some point. Up you get, fella. That's lovely. Excellent. Now we do want to open this little quick route up. We'll come back for the resources that are scattered around here. Now that I am close to where I want to be, we're going to run for it. I mean, we're going to get this guy, though. No, but that's enough. You'll probably know what's going on with that. Hey! Stab me in the back, prick. Right, so what we're doing here is we want to get this door open. If we can get this door open, we can then go downstairs. If we can go downstairs, I'll show you what happens. We can get this one open. There's a chest round that corner, but let me show you how you would now farm souls. So, so at this point, so this is Castle Arguet. Butchered that. Make sure you are at the not the watchtower entrance, the one that we're at. Can't remember what it's called now. Entrance hallway or something. This one. I'll find out exactly what it's called in a minute. And basically what you do from here, after you've opened those two doors, run forward, go left, go through this door, under here, and go all the way to the end here. And what you'll hear is 2 enemies die for reasons, and that is worth 160 matter. And then killing that guy is worth another 80. And it's just a quick way to get a bunch of matter, because this takes seconds. I think there's a chest around here as well. Just have a quick check. The top, was it? No, not that one. Yep. Oh no, those are the only two options. Okay, never mind. Cool. And then we go back. Cheeky little dive off of there for speed. And then we do that. And yeah, what Chicken said, I can't remember the name, auditorium, yeah, that sounds right. And then we can just rinse and repeat that. And I know 240 souls doesn't sound like, or 200 souls, 240 matter doesn't sound like a lot. Come to here. Kill this guy. Nice and quickly. And that's 240. This was how I managed to level up my unarmed character quite a bit, because unarmed, as you can probably appreciate, is quite the tax in the early levels on your real life stamina. I was sweating buckets when I first started the unarmed thing, but I'm trained in the art of pugilism now. My character's got a decent amount of strength points, so one last time and then we'll crack on. But this is when you've got close to level up's worth. Track and field. When you've got close to level up worthy amounts of souls, this is a great place to come. It's only 240, so it's only worthwhile in the early days. Let's just... because with certain weaponry, like technically our knife, with certain weaponry we should be able to just run through any unarmored enemies. So where would be a good place to farm here for weapons that are capable of one-shotting if you're hitting flesh? There we go. This isn't a bad shout because there's a decent amount of enemies that won't take much, but I'm getting to the point with my punch character where I can pretty much one-shot most of these, and if I don't one-shot them, the first hit stuns them, and then you've basically got them stun-locked to kill, which is nice. Hup. Any more? I know there is. One more over there, then we'll check out the shop. Hup! The one thing that I will say is that little dash forward with the knives isn't anywhere near as effective as with a long weapon. What's that? Fine. What's that? Rough wood. You know what? We're probably going to need materials, so I might as well buy some of these. We've also holding on to a lot of souls.
Good. Wise purchase. Oh, it will take this much.
And we're a ways away off of a level up, I think. I think it was 4,000 for the next one. Yes. Thanks. You don't actually need to pick up any of this, but I've never been able to resist. It all goes into your inventory straight away. I've never been able to resist the urge to not pick it up, so there you go. Right. Nope. Basically, what I found out is the amount of damage that you do when punching is directly equal to your strength value. And, like, for instance, those zombies have about 120 to 140 HP, and then knights have more. But with punching, you do quite a lot of poise damage, because I believe it is classed as blunt damage as well, and all of that poise damage basically staggers them quite a lot. As you can probably appreciate, I've had a great time with my punching character in the level that has all the goblins. The estate, whatever it's called. I don't know the names. Auditorium corridor, that's where we are. But yeah, I've had a lot of fun. A lot of fun with those goblins. Just grabbing them and chucking them off cliffs is great. So we go this way. This will get us back to where we were. Wrong one. and then we continue. Now, if memory serves, and it often doesn't, we are leaving things out in the courtyard, but I don't think there's anything of note there. Oh, I think we picked it all up, you know. Yeah, Sodger. Alright, there is a jump that we can do up here, but it's only for the Flameberg, so... And we don't need that. Oh, that was during animation. Okay. Hey, yup. That's in. There we go. Assassin. The one downstairs, yeah. Yeah, I got the necklace. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. Let me... Up. 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 Ah, you fucking... Tarnation. Come on. Up, 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 up. That way? That way? It's not going to let it. You know what? I don't usually do it that way anyway. Right, we've got to get... Oh, there isn't anything there. So, if, like me, you're struggling climbing that bit, you can climb on top of this wood. And you can make that. Soon... Oh, fuck. Soon is the plan. Whether we'll be doing it live on stream or not, I don't know yet. I'm chatting with the All On Board team to see what we can do. There we go. And then it's a simple case of going hup, to there. Easy. I mean, we might as well grab them. Oh, there's a crystal in there as well. And there's that's where the Flamberg is, just in case anybody was after it. Yup. Ooh. See what happened to him? Nice spin, dude. One thing I hate about archers on this is that if you close the distance with them really close and stab them, a lot of the time, even though they haven't fired the arrow, because it's notched, it counts as hitting you. I have died to that on one occasion or two and taken a lot of damage from it, and it's bullshit. But there you go. Oh, no. No, that's cool. No, that we will be doing, because I need to teach everybody. But it's one of those things at the moment. Kim, wait on me. Is it there? There we go. Nice. Yeah, wait on me on that. Let me learn. Basically, what I'm doing at the moment is I'm learning to play these games with Ninja Pork and another friend of mine. Oh, you bastard. Because they play a lot of board games, and it just helps my learning process. I can learn quicker with people who play board games a lot. And, oh, one shot. These guys are summons, so they're not worth any matter, unfortunately. Woo! But yeah, it just quickens up my learning, and also learning the tactics of it, because they're experienced in board games a lot. Like, Chris used to play a hell of a lot of Magic, and the other friend of mine used to do broadcasting for them, so he knows his stuff. Right, up we go. Oh shit. Can we get up? Yes, it is grabbable. Good. Oh, but we have to do that, if I remember rightly, and then that puts us up. Lovely! I am glad to see that they're using that mechanic more and more often in the game. There's been quite a few instances of having to use it, which is nice. And is that everything from here? Oh. Ooh. Shit. Ow! She fell over. Come on then. Hit me with your best shot. I've been making use of that mechanic a lot as well in my unarmed playthrough. Fall damage works both ways in games, as it fucking should. The fall damage in this game is horrendous. You know, and he can't even survive that drop. I mean, to be fair, he is in full plate, so probably did break a bone or two on the way down. But yeah. Those are the little tricks. Hello, Chris. How are you doing? Yeah, these are all the little tricks that I've been using in my unarmed playthrough. Right. How much souls did we gain there? Are we anywhere near a level up? No. Right then. If I remember rightly... So it's up here, it's these two enemies, that area that I was showing you earlier. For some reason, these two enemies, if you spawn them whilst you're down the bottom there, insta-die. I have no idea why, but they do. There we go. Lovely. Right. That's to the boss. Don't think there's anything up there. No worries, dude. We're always... Oh, hello. Yeah, definitely. Definitely a new obsession for me. Hankering to do a ranger playthrough where I'm just going to use the bow, maybe a spear, and take a leaf out of the book of the ranger on Dark and Darker. And yeah, see how that goes for us. Did I leave anything in there? No. What about in here? No. Yeah, magic MTG. Yeah. Right, we're just gonna save so that I replenish all of my healing bottles, and then we'll make an attempt at another boss. This one took me quite some time to punch out. See, they've done when I come that route, the two that normally spawn here die instantly and just go into your matter balance. So that was the little hack. Yes, I've explored across there. There's nothing. Cool. Right, this should be easy. I'm not tall enough to stab him in the face. I mean, yeah, I've played through it 10 times now on one of my profiles. No, what are you talking about? This one's got weak points. Now, all we gotta do, right, is get out of his way until he does the magic cast thing where he fires shit from his hand, and then, I think... I mean, that's not a bad amount of life to lose, but... So, yeah, cool. So this is one of the things to note in this game as well, that you do have to use, kind of like in Dark and Darker as well. You are faster going forward than you are backward, and that's why you'll see me looking away. That's why you'll see me looking away when I'm running. So again, it's a Dark and Darker until you fall thing. Nice try, asshat. And remember as well, we are faster when we don't have our weapons equipped. Well, I don't know about adventuring days, but this guy's something is over, definitely. Right. Well, we're getting there. this guy's weak point is actually his face as well. If you can get stuff in there, like crossbow bolts, I am going to stand a chance doing that. But this is the... But the thing is, this guy hits like a truck. This is the safe way to do him. Stay away from him until he does his magic cast. Basically, he'll do it eventually, then run up to him and then... Now, the only advantage I would actually have with doing this unarmed is that we cause poise damage if we're punching him. And poise damage causes him to fall over, and if he falls over you can get a load more hits in. Problem is, you can't... Oh, I did earlier. And look, his poise has come back down again. Let's see. But yeah, so that did a okay amount of damage, but we did a lot more poise damage to him. That's what that yellow bar is here. Come on. He's basically on a timer to do that magic, as long as you are far enough away from him. Yes. Yeah, he does something else. But his face... His dark magic... His dark magic thing is on a cooldown, so he won't just do it because you are far enough away. You have to wait. So you need to be far enough away from him. And I think he can do it like every 30 seconds. And so you'll see that I'm looking at him and then looking away to speed my getaway. And then... Almost done, everybody. Almost done. One more little flurry and I think we'll be good. Come on, do it, you asshat. There we go. Careful now. Careful you don't hurt yourself. Oh, hurt yourself. There you go. Nope, wrong doors. Easy. Right, back to town. Because we have to go back to town now. And we should be able to pick up a dagger. A new dagger. About bloody time, innit?
Let me guide you through the hall. Stay
Yeah,
on
yeah.
your heart.
Things and stuff. Give me the level up, wench. Yep. So now that we're at 10, we can advance into this tree. I do want that. I do want that. I want that. We want pierce damage up as well. So this is probably the best tree. That is going to be a bit of a waste. But it's less points than going... Actually, that would be the best way around. Increased damage after 30% HP. I never let my life stay that way. If I'm that low in life, I'm running away. So it's a little bit different when I'm doing the boss runs. I've recently put into that skill. There's also a pendant that does something similar. Right, you're good. Yep.
Yet there is no key to be found.
Not yet.
There must be something.
No, let me... it'll be when I've finished. I was planning on doing until...
I must send you to my home.
at least 11, and then I'll do some magic for you. We'll see how far I am away from the end. I might be able to complete this in, well,
Please.
I mean, if I had my normal character, I'd be able to do it in 20 minutes.
Venturing through to talk to Riala when I'm sure you'll learn more.
No.
Tragic
No.
to tell my master's home.
Yeah.
Please.
Yeah, I think it's the obsidian
The
dagger.
navigation discs. You'll have to activate them, but you'll need to take the
Obsidian
water
dagger.
either
They're
from the
also
portal
launching
or
a
the
arena mode for this game, I think, quite soon.
You can teleport direct.
That's going to be good. I'm looking forward to that. Thing is, because I assume it's going to be a sandbox arena, but I get the feeling that these guys are going to do something a little bit more. I have gone on record to say I do not like the sandbox arena games. However, sandbox arenas can be done very well if the game is complete. Now, I don't think... Oh, actually, hang on. Thank you, Vaughn. Do we need it to do anything else? So... like, the arena mode for Dungeons of Eternity, as far as I'm concerned, was way too early in its development cycle. I want earlier. You know, like, what I think you should do is when you're a couple of years in, that's when you start looking at, like, arena modes, when the game has a lot of options and is very fleshed out and there's end game content and lots of things to do. I think Dungeons of Eternity pulled the trigger a bit early on doing that, and I would have rather seen their time invested into end game content, story mode, just more. Cool, they're going down in 2. This is good. I'll just show you how cool goblins are. Ooh, one shot to the face. Yeah. Come here. There we go. So you can just quite happily grab goblins, and we could give them the knife. If you break their poise, you can hold them longer, but we can just hoik them out to sea, which works easily, quite as well as stabbing them. So now we have options. So you can see where my my hand-to-hand combat character has been getting a lot of the kills, just picking goblins up and safely placing them into the water, like throwing monkeys into the sea. It's great. So, but yeah, an arena mode for this will be good. Again, testing. You can't carry them infinitely, though, is the problem. You can't. I think, unless you break their poise, which you can do with punching. In fact, we'll try. Sometimes they squirm out of it, other times they don't. So we do have a buckler here. I mean, it's not a dagger, though, is it? Although, yeah, it's quite a... I don't know, I'd love to do a little buckler rapier or like a parry and dagger rapier build. But that's another playthrough for another day. Like, just equip that to make sure that it goes back to our hideout so that we can equip it. Yeah, right. Carry an enemy, a goblin through the level when I think it's lots more amusing to throw them off. I have tried jumping onto the cliffs from the boat to see if I could get the level skip onto there and completely cut the mines out of the game in its entirety. I tried everything I could, including play space manipulation, and there's just massive invisible walls. I'll show you the point where I thought I might actually have been able to make it. I don't like the idea of play space abusing to level skip. But yeah. Hang on, how far are you behind the stream, Kim? I literally just threw one in the sea. At one point in my unarmed run, I had about 5 of them follow me. Hello, Osiris. I had about 5 of them following me, and I couldn't take them all in unarmed combat. But then I got to where the steps that we're approaching to now and lured them back to there, and then literally went in, picked one up, threw him into the sea. Went back in, picked one up, threw him down the stairs into the sea, and just rinsed and repeated for about the 10 goblins that was following me. It was great. I'll throw one in the sea soon, don't worry. But yes, you can quite easily. So, but yeah, like, you can. I am on a boat. Fuck land, motherfucker. I'm on a boat. you can get up onto that wall, but then there is an invisible wall that drops you off to a little fall, and then you die. Those are the kind of things that I've explored that I'm a bit... You know, I've had the right talisman on, so I can do the recall. So it doesn't matter too much, but... Yeah, some of the places that they allow you to get on this game are ridiculous. So, and they're clearly not intended. When you can start seeing really janky geometry, there you go. But yeah, here, I figured that you might be able to jump onto that. I've tried many, many times. And then I thought you might be able to squirrel up there and then go round that corner. And I've tried and tried and tried, and it won't have it. Although you've seen in that other video that I've done, you've seen the other level skip that I have. Downtown Glasgow. Hup. Right, let's get this done. What's the I mean, I'll do it now, actually. I'll do it now. Right, hang on. We'll just stop the stream and restart it again, so it might blank out and then come back on again. There we go. That should be back. My little solve for how the audio lags out on this game sometime. Like, this is another one that I want to do as well, is a cleric build. I do love me a good mace. Alright, we have the technology there. Good, good, good. Yes, yes, green mist. Let me through.
I noticed you.
Now, this bit is going to be quite dark, so I might do a bit of a level skip on it, actually. What are we like on... Oh, not too bad. But then I don't get the dagger part. A game of game? No. I don't think it's a game of game. So yeah, the level skip that I think I showed off in the thingy there, you only need about... I think you need 510 to make that. Maybe even 500. The jump isn't actually that long. It's getting your aim right, and the most consistent way I've found to do it is you jump across and then tilt your head to the left, because it looks like your head can, the hitbox of your head can hit those bits of wood, and that's what sends you down into the abyss, Kenshiro. So yeah, shame he hasn't got... So yeah, and we were talking about the Sarian or Sicilian, whatever armor. That's the armor that you can... No, you can't. The throwing in this game is... That's the throwing. There's no... The problem with throwing in this is the game isn't designed for it, so you can't get that venom that you can get in other games. Plus, there's not the level... If they did have that, they wouldn't have the auto-aim, because it would make the game a bit too easy, I think. But yeah, you can't get any venom.
Goblins grew fat, feasting.
You can't get any venom behind the throws. Oh, yeah, nice hit. And I mean, this is one of the other things that we've been doing in the unarmed run. Legit strategies, they work. So now this is the other level skip. I think I was talking to Chicken Sink about this one. You can get across there quite oh no, I was talking to one of the people in the forums. You can get across there as well. Let's see if we can make it, because there's not too many enemies. There we go. Nice little level skip there for you. Nice little level skip there for you. Is that a dagger? I mean, it looks pretty good, doesn't it? So, but that one's a lot easier to do than the drawbridge one. We don't want to go too far out of thingy here, too far out of order here, because there is a dagger part that I'm after.
Centuries, my family.
Another thing that I thought was quite cool as well. Quite cool. So there's a lot of enemies up here, regardless of how you approach this bit, and they're all waiting for you. But as pressure indeed, as you well know, I'll show you how to get that chest in a minute. As you well know, they call me the ankle grabber. Bye bye. Hey! And anyone who falls off... Oh no, he didn't die. Bastard. Right, let's just heal ourselves. I mean, if you've got weapons drawn, can't grab the orc's legs though. They're, I mean, we could probably give him a little bit of a stabby stab in the boot. These have got pierce, you know. Ha! Huh? Couldn't do this with unarmed. Bye-bye. Hey. Idiots. Surrounded by morons. Come on, Mordor, what you got for me? Oh, the old walk forward, walk backwards technique, is it? Prick. No! Can't quite reach. Need to stab you in the face. They call me the ankle biter and the leg grabber and the ladder fighter. Right. So yeah, the way you get that chest is you just drop from here, DG. I think that might be what we're after. I can't remember. Memories. If we drop down there, we need to get up here. I'll show you how to get up there. There is a very good pendant up there if you're after leveling up. But it doesn't seem to be working at the moment, which was something that I was going to bring to the devs' attention at some point. This level just oozes Blighttown to me. It's a very cool level, but I don't want to be here. There's so many places to fall off. A lot of nasty enemies at times. There we go. Obsidian dagger. We are now very much a June-style dagger. May your blade chip and shatter. Right. Make sure we're at full health before we drop. The other thing that I've noticed as well is it doesn't matter really how much health you have when you're doing these drops. I think the drop takes a percentage of your health. The reason why I say that is because there's some drops that I've attempted when I'm at high health and low health, and it doesn't seem to make any odds. Have you not seen this? Oh, good. Oh, good. That hurt. Ooh. There you go. Uruk-hai. Their armor is weak under the shoulders and just below the neck. Thanks for playing. And thanks for playing. Oh, orcs. Well, I mean, they say that Grub is a big goblin, but these look like orcs to me. So, I don't know, man. I don't know, I just work here. Come on. There we go. Right, so that unlocks that skip there as well. And to be fair, we've got what we want from this level. If I don't have to go down through all of that nonsense, that would be great. We've already got that. So now we want to be going back up here. And then I'll show you... Oh... They're throwing shit at me. Oh. I should have healed before I climbed up there. Doc. Right. Do that properly now. So we've got all the skips unlocked and we want to get back and get our... Yeah, that's what I figured. Is it worth... I figure that I should get it though, just in case. I mean, we can get a decent amount of souls out of doing it as well, though. And as I've just found out, orcs are particularly susceptible to us, and they're probably the hardest part about this level. So, oh man, I forgot that that's 4 poo urns. Right, come on then. No, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't... Well, I don't know. No, but the reason why I say he's a goblin is because Peck refers to him as a goblin in one of his dialogue lines. Yeah. So, I don't know. I mean, I'd call that an orc myself. But there you go.
Look at this mine. The only one of
To be fair, actually, having said that, there are resources here. And...
prosperity lies.
Oh man, give me a chance. Da 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 da. Here, I mean... Ah, stop throwing shit at me. Lovely. I don't think there's anything back here. No. But yeah, but then, like, so I go off of the Warhammer lore when I'm identifying these things, and anything that differs from that, I'm usually not a massive fan of. Maybe I should just get over myself. But for me, a snotling is a very small goblin. A goblin is obviously a goblin. An orc is an orc. A hobgoblin is just a goblin, but a lot more life and more height to it. More of the height of a man, but still goblinoid. And then you probably put orc high somewhere and all of that. Oh, that's a lot of souls lost. Shit! I think I might just run that just to make sure. Do I need... That's the thing, though. Do I need pierced daggers? Probably not. I feel like I should get them, though. Here you go. All the deaths coming in now because I'm trying to get shit that I don't actually need. But yeah, so... Now... Where we died is our new spot to collect, which means the old spot that we had, all the souls that were there, we have now lost. Avoid doing that for your own fucking sanity. Can I easily get to where I want to? I want to get up there. That way. And it's into the tunnels. Basically, I wanted to show... I suppose I could show it off a different way, couldn't I? I can get that on another run. So, up there, you go through that tunnel there and work your way up to the top. And that guy there has a pendant, which gives you 10% more matter on kill. One of the ones that you wear on here. The problem is, even when you're wearing it, it doesn't give you the plus 10. Which is annoying. I have tested that to make sure, because I've always worn... Spawns. I've always worn that pendant. Oh, hello, boys. I mean, this is the level of fighting that we were supposed to be doing. If we'd have led with this, we would have been fine. And... Orc. Goblin. And that's probably some of the matter that we just lost. So that is another shortcut. That's enough. Let's go and get that obsidian daggers made up. If we even can. Oh, I can't get back. Oh, yes, I can. Ooh, no. We'll go round. If we're quick here, because I don't think there's anything more that I need in this area. if we're quick here... Oh, one shot in orcs is so good. These guys are normally a fucking nightmare. Get one-shotted. Oh, you bastard. Damn it! Why did he get one-shotted? It's another load of fucking soul loss. Right, okay. This is the only problem that I find with this game is I get an idea, I rush. You should never rush in Dark Souls games. I know this. You guys know this. God, the slash damage on these is rubbish. Alright, let's, Why you didn't... Fuck off. You and your shield tactics! Alright. Let's get the skip, and then we need enough to make sure that we can buy the daggers. There we go. I mean, that's some back. Oh, actually, no, that was... Yeah. Oh, there is. Oh, parry guard. No, that's not dagger, is it? Hello. They always get their horn blast off, and their horn blast summons more goblins. What we're doing here is we're looking to rush to here. Now, one of the things that you won't have seen in my speed run, and part of the reason why I always go back to the pedestals and reload the game, is because... Is it for dagger? Good. I couldn't remember if it was or it wasn't. But part of the reason why I always do that reset thing is because it resets all of the enemies, and it also gets, believe it or not, and it also gets rid of any enemies that you've spawned in further back areas. The game tries to keep them all loaded in, and it's just like with Dungeons of Eternity when you're sprinting through the crystal hunts, in that there are loads of enemies loaded up, and it then starts slowing the game down. I don't think you can see it in the streams and the recordings, but you'll feel it when you're in the game. So, yeah. And we got the ability to infuse magic as well. Off you go. So, the exiled mage comes here, providing you have... Oh, actually, no, you don't even need to make a staff now. Providing you go to the docks, sail across from... Oh, go from the port, sail across, and then activate that next one and come back here. He'll be available to talk to you, and then you can start enchanting weapons with various things. Now, the trick to this is, if it has an ability, you can change its ability. If it does not have... With most things. If it does not have an ability, that is what you'll be represented with. Or presented with. I wish you could add something to everything, but yeah, magic bows would be great. Right, that fucking upgrade. Let's have it. Now then. Oh, we have got the piercing dagger. Right, so we want that. We want that, and then we might as well take the parry guard, because it's doing a better job for us. Block balance bloody hell, that means we can block for days. What does the iron guard do? If that's stab percentage damage, I might still take that. Nope, we're taking that then. And then piercing dagger. Let's have a look at those stats. Pierce 35, no special, more piercing power, and ironclad knight's nightmare. See, the fact that it says more piercing power makes me think...
Oh, how the tables have turned.
Yeah, no, you can.
It's one of the wealthiest spots in the entire kingdom.
So that has a pierce rate of 37. The other thing as well, though, is the piercing. I know what you're saying. Technically, the obsidian dagger is better, but we've only fucking oh, actually no, we can get our birchwood back. So we are done with these. If we drop them in here because they needed birchwood, we get all of the resources back, and then just a bit of the matter. Usually they cost about 50 to make, and then you get 35 back, so you get all of the resources. So we've got some nice looking daggers now, eh? So we'll try these and see how we go. Technically they should, I don't know, there might be something hidden with them, but this is what we're going to try. And yeah, Hellsweeper is very good. Hellsweeper is another one of the those like hidden gem games that barely anybody knows about. Nobody really, you know, I think it's popular and that it's sold a decent amount of copies, but you don't see many people playing it. And you know, I was playing it on the channel quite extensively for a while, and it's just got to the point now where I need more stuff to do on it. We do need to have a look at the cooperative at some point on that as well. So there we go, parrying daggers.
Well, it's hard to imagine what it looks like.
Cool.
Now.
Well, that's an upgrade for an assassin if ever I saw one.
It's magnificent.
Yeah, sorry, chicken. Sorry, chicken. Sorry, chicken, you're welcome. Right, now then. The big test, isn't it, really? The big test.
Share your pain with me.
Can we? Yes, we can. So we can one-shot with them, so we know they're doing a decent amount of damage. This is good. There are other characters and other ways you can test the damage. Respawning the original boss is a good way to test the damage on weapons. I'm not liking that, though. I actually have to turn it round to make sure the parry guard is in the right place, which is a bit shit, because yeah, look, they both spawn that way. So hopefully the devs watch these and correct all these little things. What's the chances if it had a hidden weapon skill? Not a chance. Right, okay, cool. What did we need for the next level up?
Let your matter flow into your stream.
So we can now rush for the next boss. What are we saying? 4,000. Don't Carmonique.
Please, rest a while.
Nope, I ain't got time for rest, woman. Now, if we can get further into Caracolia, we can get some new garb, and I think that would be quite a good place to end it. So, because we're about 3 hours in now, aren't we? Yeah, just. And then I'll, off stream, I'll show off a little bit of the magic so you can see what's going on. Right then. There we go. There we go. Yep. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, we've got some items to collect on the way here as well. Yes, yes, I know, I know. Always, when you find them, replace your original ones. This is a mana bottle, that's no good to us, and you can't sell these things anyway. I like collecting them because I'm a fucking hoarder. So, but yeah. And if we stabby stab you. Now, blocking is what we should be aiming for here, because not only will we are reducing the amount of poise damage that we take when we block, but I think we'll probably be inflicting poise damage to things as well, so it might be worth trying. We'll get our knife sorted out in just a moment. Cool, plenty of health.
I know what cowers before you.
Now, are we going to have to punch the crap out of this guy? Let's hope not. Man, I wish I could... Oh! Ooh! Ooh. That's nice. So this is something that I really like on this game. It only seems to work... if you hold trigger and then let go of grip, you can adjust your grip on things. Which is nice, because then you can get it how you want it, or how is right, one of the two. Hopefully this guy's not going to be a nightmare. I had to punch the crap out of him earlier. But he's got nice little weak spots here. And I think you can knock his belly plate off as well, but we'll see. Ow. Okay, this might be a... Ooh, that's a point. Forgot about the stomp attack. Yeah, I know, but we ain't gonna be able to do that with knives. I'm glad I gave myself the option of the crossbow. Archery is actually quite good. Thanks, Doc. Archery is actually quite good in Hellsweeper. There's some very cool things that you can do with archery in that game, including firing a bow from a bow. I mean, it doesn't actually fire the bow, but you can convert anything. You can convert anything into an arrow in that game, which is quite cool. So, like, for instance, if you spawn a pistol, it's one of the things that I really like on Hellsweeper. I think they've done a fantastic job of it, is you can have up to 6 items on you, and you basically spawn them in because you're a magic wielder. So be it guns, swords, bow, axes, magic staffs, magic itself. And the gesture system, it's literally hold, grip and swish left, right, up, down, or grab things from your hip or shoulder, and it just works so well. So well. And you can flip upside down. The thing is, before you buy it, or before you have a look at my live streams. That should tell you everything you need to know. Oh man, he hurts. This is another boss that we need to try and stay close to, otherwise he'll just keep spawning enemies. I mean, we could use the parry daggers properly, couldn't we? That was a block. Hey. Not my goddamn crossbow in my hand! Ooh. Ah. I mean, it will be easier if we knock his helmet. Oh man! The range on that's ridiculous! I don't remember it being that good. I suppose I've got a lot less health now, though. Okay, change tactics, because I've just found his little weak point. Hopefully. Try that again. We made double digits, chat. Well done, us. Yeah, that is quite the radius. Quite the radius. Shh. Shh. Oh. There we go. Lovely. That's what you want to see, isn't it? Right. Let's see if we can make with the assassination. Cool, very cool boss, I must admit. His shield is a weapon that you get. I'd love to do a playthrough with that and a decent sword. And Manslaughterer, his signature weapon, is fucking brilliant. And there's lots of weak points. Right, I know kicks don't hurt us as much. Fuck! Okay. 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 Might actually need to do some leveling up here. Because we've done quite a bit of skipping. I mean, to be fair, I don't think it's going to make a lot of nods. Hey, buddy. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? It looks like he has. Yeah, we haven't got a lot of health with this build. Yeah, 250. Eesh. So he's definitely doing 250. Cool. It's fine. It's fine. This is why we bring crossbows, people. This is why apparently we bring crossbows. Right, now fucking hold still. Hopefully this will knock his helmet off. I mean, it's doing a decent amount of stagger damage. Oh, the fucking thing. No, it's not. Yeah, this is, I mean, if I hit him in the right place, it does. Fuck! I'm not trying to fat fish. Fuck! Crossbow is quite the weapon. Yeah, like that went through. Come on now. Where are you going? That's a great move. Ooh, that was... no, let's not load the dagger. Ow! Did he summon goblins? No, he didn't. Good. Stop it! Stop it! Why do I keep going there now? Stop it. I mean, if this is... I mean, it's not that effective, but we might... remove his helmet. Oh! I mean, to be fair, if I hit him in the side of the head, that does a... well, I'm not going to say a sizable amount of damage, but... Stop it! It's because I usually have my quiver down there. No. Ah! No! That's not it. Oh, well, I don't know what we're doing after we're out of bolts, but it's going to be great. Probably getting our ass kicked. We'll have to just learn this pattern and go in with the stabby stabs. That's right between the fucking eyes. Stands there and tanks it like a boss. I mean, he is a tank and a boss. Any of these arrows surviving? No. What piece of armor that is. Come on. Good evening, Ken. Come on. Right. Let's work out when's safe. Actually, let's tear his helmet off first. This was dagger him. What are you talking about wearing him out? This isn't one of your streams, Decrepit. Oh, we did a decent amount of health damage then. Have to be clever. Why is that? Why is that not a weak spot? Ow. Ooh, that hurt. Yeah. Well, it could be worse. Ooh, like that one, didn't you? One shot, one kill, chat. Did you see it? A good old yeehaw. But yeah, that weapon, manslaughterer, you won't be able to make it in for it till a little bit later on, but it has a hidden ability. If you want to know it and not have it spoiled for you, ask me after the stream. We could potentially do some testing of said hidden ability as well. So the weapon does have a weapon art, but it also has like a secret feature. There's quite a few, well, not a massive amount. A lot of the staffs, for instance, if you read their descriptions, they'll tell you what kind of magic the staff is particularly good with. So another secret up there. Nice quick one to get this one. I can't remember if I've shown this one on stream or not. Probably not. But yeah, up here. Jump along here. And then you can jump across to there. Now, you can, as I was saying earlier, you can get up... how did I do it? Yeah, so... Oh, fuck's sake. Yeah. Let's try not to die, everybody. Oh god, he's coming straight for us. Let's try that again. Nice easy one. Some of these it is easier to leap as well as opposed to jump. Hey, steady one with the arrows. Like that one's easier to do the little dash move. Right, we do not want to be picking those up. Actually, we'll get rid of one of those. That's good. That's very good news. Executioner's axe handle. Don't need that. Get out of my way. And... oh, give me... oh, you shit. Am I not going to be able to get that? No, magic's happening. We just haven't ended the stream yet. I said after I finished the stream. Oh, man. Come on. Because I think if that's what I think it is. I mean, it is only blunt arrows. I'm going to have to see... yeah, it looks like it. I'm going to have to reload this area and see what it does. So that guy, when you've got so far into this level, talk to him and he'll give you his oriental bow, which is a little weird.
They have access to all our land. My brother...
well, I want to go and get the good armor. All right, okay. Well, go and rush and get the good armor, and then we'll call it a night. Actually, hang on. Before we do that, I need to get a few more souls so I can do a level up when we do it as well. The magic is good. It's actually quite impressive as far as effects are concerned, or more impressive than, say, IDU. I suppose we've been a little bit ruined with how good magic effects can be as far as Hellsweeper is concerned. What's going on here? So yeah, that's a nice little skip instead of having to go down on the beach and across. There are some bits down there, but I don't think any of them are useful to us. Plus we're now running. So it shouldn't take long. Ooh. Yeah, it's not a bad amount of hits actually. Anything else in there? Ooh, rapier unlocked. That's a kind of dagger, right, chat? That's... Oh man, there's no gaps in that. Do need some kills. We'll just go after the assassins. So what I want to get is the garb that you can see those assassins in. We can get that. And then... that makes things very cool. Oh, man. Getting things I don't need. Ah, well, never mind. Do, 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 do. Right. Good luck, Oscar. You won't need it. You've done plenty of studying, I can tell. You've done plenty. You've done all the studying. You're not gonna. It's not gonna be a lucky pass. It's gonna be an easy pass because you listen in class. I'm sure. It's one of the things I've always found is I'd never had to study when I was doing everything. It was all because I tried to pay attention in class. They tell you the answers to the exams in class. Would you Adam and Eve it? There's a lot of enemies. We could do with getting past you without dying. Right, I need to open that. Oh, actually, no. Ah, shit. That's a few enemies. Now, lads, if you don't mind, I just need to open this. Oh, God, we'll run out of stamina. Okay, this could be death. That's enough now. That's enough.
Do you find what you were looking for?
No, Mum.
I've never actually let this play out.
Killed dozens of us already. No man dares enter since.
Impotent, all of you! You again. Little puppies.
Well, doesn't matter. We've got that open now. Let's just see if I can kill her quickly, because I will have to kill her to be able to get to the next bit, which is where the assassin's armor is, which will make us quicker, more dodgy, more health, quicker regen time on our dodges. Oh yeah. Ooh, dark crystal. Dark crystal. Oh, at least now we don't have to do these. Right. So more dodgy indeed. I think. Where's your spot? That's not actually doing us that much damage either. So. Oh, there is a spot. I just got blood off of her. Cool. So if we need to kill these guys, and then we need to stay close to her, and providing we do that, she won't spawn anymore. She will keep doing that though. Oh. Precision for the win. Oh, she don't like it upper. I said precision for the win. God damn it. There's Osiris.
I expect more.
God, it's not doing much damage though. God, it's not doing much damage at all. Maybe if we go... Oh, it's enough stamina to recharge. Ow. What about the legs?
You're improving.
Oh man.
Good.
Well, that's doing more damage over time, so... And she isn't disappearing as much. Oh man, I feel like the stab should be doing a lot more damage than that. In the weak point, but yeah, it's... There's some moves you got on you, Magister. I mean, it is worth stabbing her to try and cancel the summon. But that should do more damage. Ow. Ow.
Not bad.
Whew.
You might have a chance after all. Next time, it won't be this easy.
I can usually take that one down so fast. Right, so... Oh, yeah. So do... I mean... No, that is good, actually. That is worth knowing, but I don't think you need that for her, because a quick glance around, I think there's only like 3 or 4 spots that she can teleport to. Right, so we need to go upstairs, climb, and then come all the way down again. We've just got a little bit further to go, or we do want to turn in our souls, though. We'll do that in a minute or so. And let's try not to die. I'll get all of those bits and pieces later. The secret boss down the bottom of there. If you go near that little structure of roots, you'll bring it about, but you can move past it. And just beyond there is a trader. There is a trader on each chapter, or I suppose a level other than oh shit! Oh, you fuck! Tell you what, sometimes geometry on this game is so precise and other times it's not. Fuck. Hey, yeah. 2 seconds. That's 13. Right. Well, it's a lot more deaths than I was hoping for. I mean, I'm appreciating the one-shots on assassins, though. Gravity can very much be the end boss of this game, you're not wrong. Alright, let's go past you, this way, back up here again. So yeah, we're going to be looking at least another stream of this to get it completed, and then we will be able to say yes, the game can be beaten with that. The fact that I think I can beat the game unarmed means that yeah, we can beat this with daggers. You come around there, then I'll go like that. Grab this, and then hopefully we've got enough life to survive that fall. Good. Let's get that little quick gate open. Let all the enemies in. And then one last little run, and then we'll call it a night.
My brother has
Ooh. Let's just go and get those level ups quick before I lose all this fucking matter. Fucking matter.
Share your pain with me, your doubts, your hesitations.
Thing is, Von, as well, if I don't get chance to show the magic off tonight, I will definitely dedicate a run. Cheers, dude. Which way did we say we wanted to go for? We wanted stab damage, which is this way. Actually, that gives us some damage. And then that I don't know about, but yeah. That means riposting will do a lot more damage as well, which might be quite good. Cool. But yeah, I will do a mage build, and I would imagine with a mage build we'll be able to complete this in one stream, probably quite easily. So, that's not to say that the mage is easy, but it is easier because you don't have to engage in hand-to-hand combat, and that's basically where you die. So, that's where the death be, hand-to-hand. Fedelixia, yeah, I know, I must have heard that dialogue line 100 times.
She was the captain.
I want these things. Ah, I did get it. Because we're close to our next level up as well. Cake light, indeed. Shit.
My protector. My muse. She was the captain.
Got it. Go, go, go! I don't even know how to fight that with daggers, so I'm not going to. We'll just go past it. Oh, I know how to fight you. There you go, lovely. Yeah, fuck that noise. I'm out. That one. Yep. 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 Cheers all. Thanks. See you later. Goodbye. No. And we're just gonna gracefully skip past these guys. You can have a knife, obviously. And then if we can get through here, round here, push that door open. Assassin's Garb's there, we'll grab it in a minute. And then we are maybe. And then if we reset, all of that nasty that's following us can fuck off. So the reset harms and helps.
She was granted.
That boss is going to be a twat. Let's just snatch that quick. I don't actually know how much better this armor is, but it looks cool. Ow. I do need a little bit more in the ways of matter. So as long as... Just need to be precise. Just need to be precise. Nice and easy. Oh god. Cool, right, we have new armor unlocked. Noble handle. Is that a health one as well? It is. Good. So we're now starting to get a decent amount of the larger health potions as well. So that's our old garb. And that's our new proper assassin's outfit. And if you hold your hands on it, the enforced lethal armor, more stamina, more balance, faster, better dodge recovery, better balance recovery, I think that is as well. A little bit faster, Yeah, better balance recovery, better balance overall, a little bit more stamina. So it's not amazing, but it's an upgrade. So we'll probably find as well... Ooh, I think it does. Yeah, it has a little bit more health. That seems to be a hidden stat in this game as well. It doesn't say anywhere that it gives you more... I mean, that isn't what stamina's related to. Stamina's that. So, right, should have enough for an upgrade. And then we'll call it there on next to one of the heavier bosses. Yeah, I like this armor. It's fast.
Please, rest a while, brave one. Let your matter flow into your stream.
But yeah, I've said to the devs, and I will stick to my guns on this, I'll do a full playthrough of this game when they add... Oh, we need to go to there to get that. When they add trigger to grab arrows. And I will do a full playthrough as a ranger build, and it'll be glorious. I think. You still got the old one stab? Yes. So we now have the ability to parry, and then we'll do additional damage on the riposte. So now that we've got the ability for it, that needs to change as well, but you can sort it out. Now that we've got the ability for it, it will make our parrying daggers actually very good. So we'll barely lose any stamina when we parry, and then if we get the attacks off shortly afterwards, it'll do increased damage to the opponents. And what a assassination bombshell to end it on. New found abilities. But we shall indeed end it there. This has been the fantastic Grimlord. I genuinely cannot get enough of this game. I love playing it, and hopefully there'll be lots more to do on it. We'll continue this one again in another live stream, because we're not far off of completing this run. Other than that, this has been Grimlord running natively on the Quest 3. I have been Silver Tongue Devil. Good night.